Blades Ramble are proudly supported by our main channel sponsor, My Business Group, a group of brands designed to support owners, leaders and managers in business. If you're looking to grow your business, contact mybusinessgroup.co.uk today for more information or follow the link in the description below.
Blades fans, subscribe to Blades Ramble. Up the Blades.
What is happening, Blades, and welcome back to the Blades Ramble. I am, of course, Jimmy, and this is your first Blades Watchalong. I know you've seen me a lot on Watchalongs, but this is your first Blades Watchalong of the new season. It is our second pre-season game. I was at the game last week against Halifax. We are at Chesterfield today. We are at the Spyrights as Sheffield United take on Chesterfield in our second pre-season friendly. So the way I wanted to do it today was... I'm going to sort of show you how I anticipate Watchalongs going next season. I'm off on holiday next week, so there's a bit of a break, but I want to give it a bit of a run through so you get to see what the new sort of plan is for the tweaks for this season, if you like. So what's going to happen is we're going to have a watch-along of the game like we will do for every away game next season. That's the initial plan. Every away game we'll do a watch-along. Straight after the game, I'll record, so it won't be live, but I'll record and then upload as quickly as I can a match reaction. So it'll be similar to like what we had in the car, and I'll be doing that both whether we're doing a watch along or not. That'll be after the game in every instance. So it'll be like 10 minutes after kickoff, after full time, or within 10 minutes of full time. I'll record my thoughts on the game, get you my raw thoughts out as quickly as we possibly can. 10, 15 minutes tops, probably won't even go that long. That'll go out as its separate video. Then we're going to do a manager reaction. Now, I haven't judged whether it's better to go later on Saturday, because I want to do this one live, really, but I don't know whether it's better to do it later on Saturday at like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, something like that, or early Sunday, and then just get Wilder's post-match reaction. I think it's going to be really interesting because we're going to do that today as well. So I'm going to do a match reaction, and then I'm going to do a manager reaction as well. So the match reaction is called the Fallout, and the manager reaction will be later on because I'm really interested. He said 2 players before Chesney. That's not happened, obviously. Will he be pressed on that? We'll have to wait and see. What's the plan? People are wanting to know from the main man what's going off. And then 90 after 90 we'll move to the following night. So if we play on a Saturday, as we usually will, it'll be a Sunday night, 90 after 90. There's a couple of tweaks within that show. Actually, well, one major tweak, which I'm excited to get going. But that's going to be the rundown for how we operate. Now, with this being a pre-season friendly, it wasn't loaded into the Stream Builder system, which is the software that we use. So the teams that you see on screen, I have manually input, and I will be manually controlling the scoreboard, the timer. So wish me luck. But the teams as they are, obviously I know how Sheffield United will line up, but I've got a very strong idea. It's most likely to be a 4-4-2 because we've got Cannon and Bamford in the side, and we're going to go through it because we've got the main man here as well to talk us through it. It might be a 4-2-3-1. We'll have to wait and see. It depends how they want to utilise Cannon. But I'm guessing on Chesney, these are the right players, whether they're in the right formation or even position. I couldn't honestly tell you with most of them. So I'm happy to be corrected on that. It might be a case of we have to get into the game before we really understand how Chesney are playing. But ultimately, in these sort of games, it's how we approach them. This is all about preparation for the new season, and that's how we go. So right, I've already rambled plenty. Let's get the main man on. Don't worry, we're in good hands. We've both got the games on a proper, legit stream as well. Unbelievable. We don't have to go into different countries or anything today. We've got it. We've paid the club our hard-earned cash. And so there should be no buffers. We should be in time with each other. It's the main man on comms. It's Jord Motson.
Yeah. Jord Motson on the call. Every drop feels 10 feet tall. When he shouts, he's gone. We all stand up. Ramble rock, you can't get enough. Jord Motson on the call. Stereo storm in the zipped up draw. We don't just watch, we feel it all. When
Absolute banger that. Geordie boy, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. Can you hear that yet when I'm playing that on here?
I can hear it in the background, yeah.
All right,
you can't hear it as like viewers will be hearing it, but I can hear it through your system.
It's good to have the main man back, although I know that we haven't necessarily got you tied down for the whole season. You have got more important things to be doing with your season next year and allocating your time. But I'm delighted to have you here with me, mate. And as long as we can get you on watch-alongs, we're more than happy. How are you, my mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Nice and refreshed. Back from an holiday that I did not want to come home from. But ready to go. Ready for a new season. And obviously England tonight as well. So
yeah, it doesn't stop for us because myself and Dave the Nose will be on England versus Norway duty tonight over on the Jimmy Smith channel. So join us there if you are not enjoying the festivities out with friends and what have you. But Jord, first things first, how is Mrs. Motson? That is the most important question to ask you.
She's good. She's doing really well. Yeah, she's not suffering from anything apart from a little bit of sciatica every now and then, which is when obviously baby's sat on a nerve, etc., or on a bladder, whichever way around. But that's just common practice. Apart from that, she's in good spirits.
Brilliant.
She's gone to the cinema today. We had godchildren to watch a new Toy Story film. So
she didn't fancy watching Game with us.
Oh no, she don't need to watch this. I'd rather she weren't around to watch this anyway.
It's Honolulu Wednesday, isn't it? They're on the rise. They're on the way back. All that sort of rubbish. Yeah, they can keep telling themselves that if they want. Look, Jord, all joking aside, that's the most important bit covered anyway, but you were a little bit disillusioned with United at the end of last season, it's fair to say, like a lot of people were. How are you feeling now that you've had a chance to have a little bit of a break, come back refreshed? I know we haven't been very active yet, and that's frustrating some people, and you hear little things that might concern you here or there, but are you starting to get your love back for United and your excitement back for new season yet? Yeah,
I'm ready for the season to go, for it to start now. Obviously not with his team at the moment. I'd like a few more additions, etc., which I'm sure we've got plenty of time, for them to come in, and I'm sure Chris and the rest of the team are working hard to get these deals across line. But yeah, I'm ready for it to start. I've enjoyed this international period. Obviously, it always helps when you go on holiday. You can watch England, in a pub abroad. It's that atmosphere in it that you feel like you get instead of watching it at home in your own house. But yeah, I'm ready for the season to start. I needed that break towards the end of last season. I was fed up. I had enough, and I'm sure many fans will like it as well. It's not.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
Me. So I'm not just like poor old me, but I needed it, and I needed to just switch off from United, and I've done that. And I went to Halifax last week, as you saw. So seeing you there, we had a good chat, and I think we're both ready for it to get going, aren't we?
Can't wait, mate. I'm really excited. Yeah, you and many others. It's first time I've ever known you leave a game so early at back end of last season. Yourself, Lee did the same. Mark Meldrew did the same. There were a few of you, weren't there, that all went to hotel and enjoyed each other's company rather than watched United. So it just showed where we were, really. So hopefully now, it always starts with optimism, does new season. Despite what, I know some people are frustrated with lack of action, but because anything is possible at this stage, it's still that wave of excitement starts to build, doesn't it? So I'm really looking forward to it.
It's a fresh start, isn't it?
It is a fresh start. Yeah, it's a chance to go again.
The players a fresh start as well, and we've got Chris in for a full pre-season now, which he's going to have them working hard. So that they're going to be fitter than what they were at the start of last season, and it just gives you that little bit of hope, doesn't it? Because you can't be sat there feeling negative. You've got to give them all a chance. And the manager and the backroom staff a chance to have their implement on stuff for what they want to do this season and see how you go. Because we could come into the season thinking it's going to be another boring season. We might finish mid-table, and they might surprise us, and you'd be like, "Well, where did that come from?" Like we expected to be up top last season, and it surprises, and we were, bottom at league after 5 games.
I'm sure Cov fans weren't pleasantly surprised with their season. Hull fans especially. Millwall had a brilliant season, probably outperformed what the fans were expecting. There's other examples, obviously, and Leicester being the primary one that, probably over-expected, and we're absolutely devastated with what happened. But this is why we love it, isn't it? This is why we love football, getting excited about it and what could possibly be. So We're taking on Chelsea today, and I've got them lined. This 11 is right, as I say, but I don't know the formation, so I'll just tell you that the way I've got it laid out is Zach Hemming in goal. They've got Eccleston, I think, at right back, but again, I don't know the players' positions per se. I know they've signed, I think it's Alfie Pond from Wolves. Simpson, I think, partners him alongside, and Gordon as left back. George McEachran in the middle, I think, with Tom Naylor, but again, it's a bit of a punt from me. Markander, I think he's on the right. They've got a trialist on the left. They've signed Josh Karoma, and Bonis will be up front for them. I know Bonnet will be up front. I know Karoma can play anywhere along, like behind the striker as well. So they might be playing more of a 4-2-3-1 for all I know. But as I said, we'll probably wait and see with Chelsea as the game goes on. But the team I want to talk to you about, Geordie boy, as you'll probably be aware, is quite the strong lineup, I would say, for Sheffield United today. Not our strongest that we could put out. I would probably say Sidney Peck's in our best 11. Maybe you could argue Baptiste is behind McGuinness, but who knows? Who knows? This is the second time that Wilder's paired them together. I don't know if you want to take us through the team, mate, or you want me to go through it. It's up to you, pal.
I've got United down. Obviously, I know you were saying about Chesterfield. It's hard to try and find out what their formation is or who the players are, etc.
Yeah.
Apart from looking on X, because I've been trying to find it myself. So I ain't got them written down in front of me because I wouldn't know how to put them in what position. So I didn't think it'd be fair to try and do that. But yeah, we United. I've gone 4-4-2. I think it makes sense to the players that are playing and how we finished second half at Halifax as well last week. But we've got Coops in goal, Sariki at right back, Tanganga and Baptiste to the centre halves, and Harrison Burrows at left back. Rothwell and Arblaster are the holding midfielders. With Ramel Donovan making his not league debut, but his debut for United. Yeah. In this friendly, I've got him up right hand side and Gus on left. And same as you, Tom Cannon and Bamford up top. Yeah,
this with Stream Builder, it don't let you really build the formations as you see them. So I think it's a 4-4-2, but I obviously think Donovan and Hamer are further forward than they've got them here. And as we saw last time when Gus came on at Halifax, he quite enjoyed not having a 10. It was a position that sort of was vacant for him to drift into from the left-hand side. So I anticipate if it is a 4-4-2, because there's a chance Bamford sits in the 10, like we saw him sitting deeper with Tom Cannon a couple of times last season, which I'm not keen on, but there's a chance that happens. But I think it'll more likely be a 4-4-2. What are your thoughts on, and I don't expect a rundown, pal, because I don't expect you to have seen an awful lot of him either, because not a lot of Blades have, but are you excited at the prospect and what you've heard about Ramel Donovan so far?
So I remember because I was sat with Mrs. Motson. It was January time this year, and Wednesday played Brentford in an FA Cup game, and I think they won 2-0 Brentford. And I remember watching him, and I can remember him picking up ball. He's very direct and he's very tricky on ball. He looks to get crosses into the box. He looks to drive towards box, obviously cutting his left foot and have a shot, etc. And I remember saying to Leanne at the time, I was like, I like this kid. This is a player I'd love to see United sign on loan in January. You know, so I can remember having that bit of buzz about him. Now I've only seen him play once, so I can only go off that game. But I was impressed with what I've seen from him, and he looked like a lad that were trying to make an impression as well. You know, obviously to either try and get in Brentford team or get a loan, which he's done now, and he's come to us. So yeah, I'm very intrigued to watch him today. Obviously I know it's not going to be at full pelt. It's not going to be 100%, but just to see a little bit what he's got in his locker and see how he gets on. But,
I think I'm
excited. I definitely say I'm excited by him. If he performs like he did against Wednesday in that cup game for 90%, 85-90% of the season for us, then I think we've got a good little loan player on his hands.
Nice one. Yeah, I'm excited by it, mate. For those that aren't aware, he came through at Birmingham City as quite a young lad. Then he caught Brentford's eye, and they took him on loan for their B team, which is instead of their 21s, they run a B team instead. And they had an option to buy him for £3 million, and they took it. They took the option to buy him, and he signed a 5-year deal with Brentford, I think a year or two ago now. Played, I think, 9 times in total for Brentford, 4 in Premier League. And yeah, he's seen as quite the prospect, really. So as much as not a lot of us have heard too much about him, it's exciting when you look at the pedigree of the player and sort of what people think and anticipate his trajectory might be. And he also spoke very well, I thought, in the interview that's been posted on United's YouTube channel now as well. We've done a video on Ramel Donovan if you want to go and check that ramble out as and when you get a chance. Well, let's just jump into some comments, mate, before we get going.
On our lineup, sorry. The only other formation, if we are playing a 4-2-3-1, would, for me, seeing Gus go into the 10 and Cannon
on the left.
Yeah. I'm not saying that is what's going to happen. I'm just saying that could be, something that we have a look at, like Sayers did last season. But the one thing I've noticed on the subs bench is...
Yeah, we're just going to mention this. Yeah, well
said.
Ryan
One. So interesting. What do we think on that? Do we think it's an injury? Or do we think it's potential that he's either been sold or going out on loan?
So, mainly thing Sheffield United on X has posted that United yesterday had a tweet out that involved Ryan Oney in one of the shots, and that's been taken down. So I don't know. I don't know how to read into that, because normally I'd think, well, it's probably a loan, to be honest. But you wouldn't take a tweet down of a picture of him like in United. Like I remember when we sold Brooksy. That's when they'd asked who they wanted before the fixtures had come out. They asked like 10 players who they wanted for the first game, and they all just gave like 1 or 2 word answers. And Brooksy was part of those separate screenshots that they did, and they took the Brooksy one down after he'd been, or as he were about to be sold to Norwich. So, would you really take a picture down of somebody who's not going to leave the club? Like, as in, I don't know. I don't want to like put wild speculation out there, but just for people's information, Ryan Oney is not on the bench. He obviously played some part at Halifax and did okay, I thought. At Halifax looked quite lively. But the bench for Sheffield United is Adam Davis, Sam McCallum, Callum O'Hare, Jamie Shackleton, Nils Zatterstrom, Ty Campbell, Mark McGuinness, Louis Marsh, Sai Sachdev, which is good to see him back and available for selection, Sidney Peck, Jairo Riedeveld, Tom Betts, who is the young goalkeeper that is very highly thought of. Probably fair to say 4th at the minute, but he's a young lad who's come in with a lot of potential as well. David Sasnaukas, Billy Blacker and Harry McGlinchey. So a lot of the younger lads who played a part at Halifax and may well play a part today are on the bench and ready to sort of make their mark as well. What's your... Because against Halifax, Jord, they said two 45s. It were going to be 2 teams that did 45 minutes. Do you anticipate it's more like a 60 and a 30 this time?
Yes, I was going to say that earlier. I said with them not naming 2 separate squads, for me, it's
and a slightly stronger team to start.
Slightly stronger team, get 60 minutes in legs of these boys that I'm guessing. This, for me, like you said, is a team that near enough will probably be starting first game of the season, there or thereabouts. So he's wanting to get more minutes in legs of these players that's going to be starting. But I just want to say, I know mainly things Sheffield United said that United deleted a tweet of Ryan Oney. They've also just posted one, half an hour posted one saying he is there at Chesterfield. I'll try and, if I can do it, I don't know if it'll...
Oh, Oney is there.
At Chesterfield.
Right. Okay.
So maybe it's an injury, maybe it's a niggle. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why would United take a tweet down? I don't know. It's too much to even try and read into it. We'll see. The only thing we can say is if it be a Premier League team that's looking at taking Oney on, obviously as one of their future players, not necessarily a starter now because he's not going to be a starter.
Mate, if you give me an Asula deal, I'm snapping your hand off.
That's what I was kind of itching at is I don't think it'd be quite being the figures what we got for Asula, but let's say if we got between 7 and 10 million for Ryan Oney with like future sell-ons. You know, these types of deals could potentially mean that we might keep someone like Sidney Peck or Gusema, or, you know, you just never know, dear, because it's getting money from elsewhere that we're needing to bring into the club.
Or sign a Dobbin like people are sort of crying for and crying out for. And
if it's £5 million for Dobbin and we got rid of Ryan Oney for, like I say, between 7 and 10 million, and then we bought Dobbin with that money and had 3 million left over, I think... Just
as one example.
We'd all be happy, won't we?
I think so, mate. Tom starts us off in the comments. Afternoon, Blades. Sat in a bar waiting for the watch along. Nice, Tom. Yes, Tom's on his holidays. On the shandy, though, saving myself for later. Yeah, it's a long drinking day for those that are starting early. Bisto Brett says, evening lads, Blades going strong from the start, only Peck missing from the first 11 obviously. Be a decent test this, but whatever happens, it's only a pre-season game. It's about fitness and sharpness. Get some game time into the legs. Clean sheet for all the players. Let's just see what we can do with a good pre-season and start. It'll be good to see Donovan and his style of play. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Russ says, looking forward to seeing Donovan. He's a very confident young man, up the Blades, up the Ramble. Yeah, like a quiet confidence around him though, isn't it, Russ? He don't really come across as arrogant to me. He's just confident in his own ability. I liked it. I think he's come across quite well. This guy says, One not in the squad, but with the team, doesn't look injured. You can never really tell, can you? But I know what you're saying.
I'm sure we'll hear about it as well after, because from Radio Sheffield or someone, they'll pick up on it and then
tune in for our manager reaction, and we'll go through it together. I think that's get in with the plugs. Get in with the plugs. Hello from me and the little one. Have a good stream, guys. Says Jack, who is at the game, taking his little girl for her first away game. Love that. Hope she enjoys it, mate. Dawn says, good afternoon, Jimmy and Jord. Looking forward to seeing how Donovan gets on. Yeah, absolutely. Dave Morwood's in the building. Afternoon, Jimmy and Daddy to be. It's warm. It is warm, mate. Hope you're staying cool. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, and Jimmy Smith EFL, and any other channels that come about. Like and subscribe, please. Absolutely right, mate.
Tom's seeing it.
Yeah, I know.
It's bloody warm.
It's bloody warm. It's chuffing warm.
Chuffing warm, that's
it. Good luck, Jimmy. What can go wrong with you on the manual controls? That's a good point. Good reminder, Tom, because I have to keep an eye on that. It'll be me. Yeah, thanks, mate. What can go wrong? Blades Fumble says, every time I read the name Donovan, I think the in-betweeners. Yeah. What did they say? Shut up, Donovan. Oh, so there's a line, though, isn't there, that I probably shouldn't be able to say on a family thing.
I'd be careful with that one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Harry says, Sheffield United are lucky you have a good goalkeeper at Birmingham, have to bring back as you have a good goalkeeper, as Birmingham have to bring back Beadle on loan because we can't afford anyone else. This was interesting to me, and it's something that I'm going to be discussing, I think, on Jimmy Smith's channel, because Birmingham are known to be quite strong financially. It goes under the radar a little bit because I think Wrexham get the headlines for being really well backed by their owners. But Birmingham are also really strongly backed too. Is it the new squad cost ratio that's limiting Birmingham's spending power? Because they've said they want to use the money further up the pitch. And for that, they're going to look at like loaning Beadle back, for example. I think Beadle's a weak link, I have to say. I don't want to go too OTT with it. He's an ex-Sheffield Wednesday player, so we're down him already. But he's I don't rate him at all as a Championship goalkeeper. Jord, thoughts on Jeremy Beadle?
I think he's a Championship goalkeeper. I don't think he's below that. I'm not saying he's a top-end Championship goalkeeper. I'd probably put him at a mid-table team or something.
Would you be happy if we'd have signed him? If we'd have sold Cooper and we signed Beadle on loan, are you happy when we're pushing for playoffs or trying to push for playoffs?
But then that's probably me being a bit biased, thinking that I want us to be looking at, being a top 6 team or top 8 team this season, as you'd call it, because at playoffs. So I would say no to him. But like I said, that's me being a bit biased, thinking that we're a team that's probably better than we might be. But I do think he's a Championship goalkeeper. He's good in spells, but he has tendency to drop a clanger. So he's a good shot stopper, is Beadle. I'll give him that one. I just think if he's going on loan to Championship again, what's he done now? Will this be his 3rd spell in the Championship? Normally as a goalkeeper, like Dean Henderson went to League One, came to us Championship, then played in Premiership and never looked back from that.
Yeah. What's his ceiling?
What's going on? Like what? Yeah, what are Brighton actually thinking about him now? Because I know I'd be looking for a potential, a sale in it. He's like, if he's doing another spell in Championship, he's not clearly progressing as they'd want him to, because he's had a couple of seasons in Championship now. Their next move would be try and get him, to a Coventry or someone, or a Hull that's just come up, and then get him some experience in Premier League. And that's not seeming to be happening. So yeah, I think it probably shows where his progress is actually at.
Yeah, that's fair, mate. That's fair. Sarah says, everyone on E-Block still waiting to go to our seats. Oh,
that's the side that the camera's on, I think, innit?
Right, okay.
I believe. Yeah, look, you can see where.
Have you just got the club friendly thing over there?
You can see him moving it background, though.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
So if you looked at bottom right corner, you can see segregation. There is some United fans on this left-hand side. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, they might be all the way up. In fact, they might be all the way up this way. I'm not sure. It's because I know Chesterfield last season. I'm sure they changed where their away end were, so I'm not 100% sure.
Scott says, "What's the odds on the starting 11 today? Will be the starting 11 against Brum. Not high for me. Not high.
Starting 11. I think Sariki, Tanganga, and Burrows have starting.
Yeah, I think McCallum starts.
Oh God, do you know? I had a brain fart there. Yeah, well,
right.
I don't know. Is he playing? Well, you know, because obviously there's been talk of Burrows going to West Ham or them being linked with Burrows. So is he playing him in these friendlies to say that he's going to be our starting 11 to try and drive his price up?
I think Cal starts in the 10 other than Cannon in the team. I'm not sure Gus is here. He might be, but I'm not sure he is.
I think Gus will be here till end at window.
Okay. Siddy might be.
Well,
Depends
they
how long
both
that
could be,
goes,
but we're having a chat with someone the other day, and they were saying that, you know, these types of players are, especially Gus, might not pop up on someone's system sort of yet, but then when it, you know, like a Hull will probably realise that, God, some of these prices for Premier League players are actually too expensive, so they have to drop down and have a look at these players in Championship.
He's a good pickup for a Hull, isn't he?
That's what I mean. So towards end of the transfer window, when they've not signed the players that they potentially wanted to as their number one targets, they might then start looking at a Gus Hamer. So, yeah, I think it comes towards end at window. He might play a couple of games for us, and that's it.
Aye. B.O.B. baby on bladder, must be uncomfortable. Love to you both, pal, says Dave Morwood. Top man.
Cheers, Dave.
And thank you to Dave Morwood, by the way. He sent a donation in on the slide directed at Ramble account of the day. So thank you. Very much appreciated, pal. Didn't want you to think I'd not seen it. I've just caught it today. Nige says, afternoon, gents. I'm the opposite to Jord. I'm not excited or looking forward to the season beginning, to be honest. It's just negative news coming out of the lane for the past year and a half, to be honest. Fair enough, mate. I understand why that will be. Season will be all decided on how good the centre half will be next to Tanganga, says Jonathan. I see John Suter is surplus to requirements at Rangers.
No,
maybe
thanks.
get both Suters. No,
thanks.
No.
I mean, if it were any Suter, you'd be wanting Harry Suter. John Suter, just take that name straight off the list because, as people know, I'm a Rangers fan. And he's been a massive weak link at centre half.
Really?
And the worst thing is they signed Ben Godfrey. And I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, and this talk of John Suter, like I said, talk of John Suter in surplus to requirements, and there's a reason why he's surplus to requirements. He's not good enough for me. So,
okay,
yeah, I won't want him at United.
Teams are just out now, shaking hands with each other as we go through some more comments. Ricky says, afternoon, Jimmy. I'm not worried about getting players later. Seems to be. I'm not worried. Getting players later seems to be us. We do it every year. We have a lot to pay outside players. It's business too. Many fans only thinking it's all about players. Yeah, true. Daz says, nice to see you back off your holidays, Jord. Hope you had a great time. Nice to see a bit of professionalism back on the watch-along. Now you're back. Nice haircut, Jim. Are you going for the B&B look? Beavis and Butthead, I think he's going for. I haven't had a haircut in about 10 weeks, Daz. So I'm trying to stretch it out. I go on holiday next week, and I'm trying to be as tight as I can and get it as close to my holiday as I can. Normally look forward to it, but I can't see us progressing, says Nige, even if we're getting back to the Sheffield United we know and love. It's not about the Prem, it's about seeing the heart and soul coming back. I heard a couple of names that I think would please most fans in that vein, in terms of getting the Sheffield United that we want back. Hey up, Jimmy and Jord. Hope you're all good, says Matt. Glad to hear your missus is good, pal. Our lass has been sick the last 4 days, up the Blades, up the Ramble. Sorry to hear that, mate. Blades Fumble says, agree, Nige. Watching other clubs make all the right sort of signings while we drag our heels and identify targets from the Stone Age. We'll be more wilder outers by the end of the season. We'll have to wait and see, mate. We'll have to wait and see. Cooler King says, afternoon, Jimmy and Jord. All been a bit slow so far regarding transfers. How many of the starting 11 for the first game of next season have yet to be signed? Centre half, centre mid, maybe a left winger.
Another winger from I'm just gonna say another winger because you've got to look what I mean, especially if we do sell Oni, what wingers have we got coming off at bench?
Chong. Don't worry about that.
Fantastic, can't wait.
Daniel says, I'm looking forward to this season. Got my first season ticket since 2008. Brilliant. Was hoping we would have got 2 or 3 more players in by now so they could gel with the rest of the team. So we're good. Ricky says, I'm very confident it'll all be okay when the season starts. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, and well done on the weight loss. Brilliant. Thank you, mate.
Well done,
Thank
pal.
you. If you remind me, Jord, we'll have a weight loss update at half time. We'll go with that. Nige says, once these owners get a grip or sell us to someone that understands the club and knows how to run one, then just can't see it getting any better. And Blades Fumble says, I will not give the club a penny until these charlatan owners up sticks and sell us. The Meat says, I'm actually not mad at that midfield four. If we can get Rothwell back to form, we can rotate him with Gyro depending on the opposition. Yes, agreed.
One thing I want to say about Baptiste, by the way, it's just showing it back on now. We were saying it last week, weren't we? He's a giant now, and he's
a monster.
Filled out into like an absolute unit. When he first came, I looked at him and thought he's not got enough to be a centre half. Him, and now he's come back from that loan at Rotherham.
Mate, I feel it.
He looks a strong lad, which is good.
Just flicked onto the street. This will do for me.
Top, by the way.
Right, yeah, we're off now. So I'll catch up with that. In fact, I best get that going now. First half, submit.
It is a 4-4-2 as well. So
is it?
Just looking at the line, because United, I think it was Donovan who tried to play a ball up at top. It's gone out for a goal kick to Chesterfield.
Don't feel me again.
And I think it looks like it's definitely, it's two up top anyway. We can see that in Cannon and Bamford.
Okay. Van Blade says, can see how much thinner you are in the face, pal. Strange first comment, I know, but you are smashing it, looking well. Thank you, my mate. I really appreciate that. Scott says, Ryan O'Neill is there. Blades posted a shot on YouTube. O'Neill's at the ground, says Andrew. I need to refresh my thing. Ray says, hello, lads. Anyone come across Blades? Let's get... everyone. Hello, lads and everyone. Come on the Blades. Let's get 3 points. Whoops. Sorry. It's warm. I've took my jumper off. Mogamen says, selling Brooks, Peck, One and Burrows would be great this summer. Okay.
How good is it seeing Michael Cooper back in goal and all?
Oh, mate. He's the boy.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, what do you...
Well, he gains it back, does well.
What are you on? I'm on a minute 8, 9,
I'm
10.
4 seconds in front of you then, mate. I'll try it when it gets to 120. Hold on then. It's just showing you Chesterfield.
And 120.
It's all right. I didn't pause it because Chesney were on attack.
Right.
We'll go to 130 and then I'll pause it. 130.
Right. And now.
Yeah.
Cool.
133, 134, 135. That
mine's in line with ticker on screen.
Ooh, I might be a couple of seconds. I might be 1 second in front. Do you want to leave it?
It's fine. It's fine, mate. Leave it. It's fine. In fact, I think I might be. It's not going to spoil it for us anyway because I've got to manually update it. So don't worry about that.
Oh, United just losing ball.
Oh, it's a bit
playing an high
sloppy.
press, but then Baptiste goes long, goes into Chesterfield's off. It's going to be really hard for me to commentate on Chesterfield players. So I do apologise to everyone that's watching if you want a professional one, but I think I'm in pre-season myself where I don't know what's going on. So
I'm not expecting you to know League Two players, pal.
I know literally if I just mention Chesterfield, I'll just say it's the Chesterfield left winger. So do apologise, but I don't know their players.
Also, while we're on about Cooper being back, he's in his lovely new kit. If anybody is a fan of the Sheffield United merchandise or anything, and they would want to buy, oh, nice one, Coops, just gets the ball away. And want to buy some official Sheffield United merchandise through Fanatics, we have got an affiliate link. So any purchases made through our affiliate link really helps us out. We get a little bit of a kickback from Fanatics for you using that link. So that's in the description if anybody wants to purchase some Sheffield United gear. There's nearly 350 people here, Jord, watching with us. So
good
it's
to see everyone. Everyone's
I'm
back.
glad I brought the pros in. I'm glad I brought the pro in to do it with me.
Where is he? Can't see. So he gets fouled.
FX says, afternoon, gents. I see Baptiste is getting a run out. Is Zatterstrom on the bench? And does anyone know if we're going to give him a chance this season or send him out again? He is on the bench. I would be shocked if we don't at least try and tout him out for a loan because I don't think he's going to get... I think he's probably, looking at how much Baptiste's starting, he's probably fourth choice at minute. Whether you have McGuinness or Baptiste as second, Burrows just gets a passed out line block.
You don't manage to get it on TV. You just leave it on your pad.
I was going to, and then I didn't have a chance to sort myself out. I thought that were Big T then for a minute on the screen.
We're a big lad anyway.
It might be.
He comes across the Tanganga. United knocking it across the back line into Sariki. He's got it up right hand side. Donovan comes short. Has to go backwards into Tanganga.
It's all right.
Again, he comes across to Baptiste, who's going to look for Burrows at left back. Burrows dinks one over the top, looking for Bamford. Bamford gets in behind.
Yes,
and he wins
Bamford.
Gets towards byline. He's going to need some help.
Well done.
He's got Gus that's helping him. It's a poor ball into him, but Gus gets it back down towards byline again.
Nice, Gus.
He goes across it to back stick. There's no one there, and Donovan's going to chase it down. Just noticing Donovan is actually in the number 11 shirt as well.
Yes.
I'm guessing that because all boys are playing in their, their numbers. It's not a 1 to 11 shirt, so I think that'll be Donovan's number. I mean, Brooks had that last season.
Yeah.
It's a direct swap, isn't it?
It is in a lot of ways, isn't it?
Yeah. Burrows on this left-hand side, cuts onto his right, comes back into Baptiste.
Who growls at the Chesterfield forward and he runs away.
Sariki now has it.
He's an absolute
Donovan plays a lovely
beast
1-2.
of a man.
Sariki's going down right-hand side. He puts a cross into the box.
Oh.
Took a deflection. He's asking for a corner and the keeper collects it. Away comes Chesterfield. It'd be warm out on that pitch and all today, wouldn't it?
Mate, it's warm in here, so I can't imagine running about in it.
I know, I had to put my fan on. I had no choice but to put that on today.
That's all right. I've got door wide up in here and just hell. I've got a fan ready to go if I need it. Even if 20 million is made in transfers, less than 5 million will be spent. That's the biggest problem. Dave Morwood says, rest in peace, Ken Bates. I didn't hear that. That's obviously pretty late news. Apologies to hear that. But yeah. Dermot Murnahan's also died today. The newsreader, Anne Widdicombe, died yesterday. Murdered, allegedly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Busy few days, but yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. Certainly will be remembered in football, will Ken Bates. Some for right, some for wrong reasons. They were
Leeds, Chesterfield, but at Preston as well.
Chelsea. Were it Chesterfield?
No, I meant to say Chelsea. I just said Chesterfield because we're playing them now. Yeah, Chelsea.
It were Leeds and Chelsea. I remember him most, but I think you might be Ridsdale with Leeds.
Oh,
and Preston.
Ridsdale. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm going mixed up. Of course, it is.
Okay, what else we got? Andrew says, hey up J&J, just wanted to say hi as I haven't tuned in for a while, says Andrew. Listening from work while I battle from death by email up the blades. Top man, Andrew. Appreciate you, pal. Bean says, hopefully Wilder gives the fans a lift after the game regarding potential transfers, although if he says 24 to 48 hours, I won't believe him.
He got one, right? He got one.
Yeah, we got one.
I don't know what that second one were, but he got one of them right.
Surely the club sees how negative the fan base is and is working on something. I'm personally bored of us being run poorly. It's the same thing every window and we don't look like changing anything.
The thing is, that last I don't know how many seasons, especially when we've been a championship team, we look to use the loan market. Now, we don't want a loan from championship or like that. We want them Premier League loans. They don't come available until back end of August. So it is frustrating. Even I get frustrated, I'll be honest. But if you want them quality players, you have to wait till the near enough the end of the window, don't you? When they omitted from Premier League's 25-man squad, and that's where we pounce to bring them in. So yeah, I get the frustrations because even I'm frustrated. I'd like to see a few more players through the door, but I suppose we've just got to trust, which is hard, but trust what they're doing, and hopefully it all works out. And come game day against Birmingham, we'll have a decent enough team, and then improve towards back end at window as well. Yeah,
absolutely, mate. Long ball downfield. Cannon's beaten. Should be no surprise to Andy the Blade.
Oh, is that too Rockwell? Bloody
hell. Brett says, you have trouble beating Jord for weight loss. Keep sending his meals back, the diva.
Oh, don't. It weren't me either.
Okay.
I went out on Thursday night. I had a fillet steak. And it weren't cooked how I liked it, but I was still eating it, still going away. And a certain Mr. Carrington were like, "No, we're sending it back." I'm like, "No, it's fine, it's fine." The kid, waitress came over, and I'm like, "It's fine, don't worry about it." And Richard's like, "No, we're paying for that. We're having it sent back." So yeah, Mr. Carrington made it.
Crossed in, collected by Hemming.
Mr. Carrington made mistake go back, but it come back cooked perfectly next time. So he must have had a few words.
It won't be the first time he sent a state back, will it, to be fair? Not 100% certain, but I thought I saw Egan jogging down Hanover the other day, says Mark. Good old Eags. Dave the Nose in the building says, afternoon, lads, warm one today. Just shows how desperate we are for a centre half of this lineup. Say that to Baptiste's face, Dave, I dare you.
He'll tell him he smells nice.
Yeah, he will. Smell amazing. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Motson. How are we playing so far, says Ben, and what number is Donovan? It's a little bit stop-start at the minute, just trying to find a bit of a rhythm. Donovan's in 11. Andre Brooks is number 11. There's a couple of odd new number changes, I would say. Rothwell, 7, which I don't think sits right with me for a centre midfielder, but it didn't when Cannon were wearing it. Cannon's in...
John Lundstrom wore it and all, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
I'm sure he did.
Cannon's in the 9.
Sariki to byline. Oh, I think Bamford put it wide on from 6-yard box. Should be hitting target there at least. Good run from Sariki or a good ball through. I think from Blaster. It may have been. It's just going to show you replay. So Burrows had it at left back. He played the ball forward into centre mid. Oh, just taking it off. It with Donovan. Sorry,
Donovan takes on his man.
Yeah, round
slips in Sariki.
He's got to be doing better, hasn't he, there, Bamford?
Yeah, he has. He's got to hit target.
Should have been 1-0 United.
Yeah, so he's pulled it back. Bamford's in line with front post. It's it from about 8 yards out, and it's wide at far post.
But it's good. It's good to see Sariki and Donovan linking up really well on that right-hand side. Then it's a good positive thing to look at. Burrows tries to whip a ball in. It's going to go for a throw into United.
Looked decent, that from Donovan, didn't it?
Yeah.
Positive.
I think this camera side, it's all United fans on this side as well. So I think we've got behind the net on the right-hand side.
Looks a decent crowd, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think we've got probably 3/4 of this stand that the camera's on. So there's probably a good 2,500 United fans there.
Yeah.
Nice little turnout.
Big T's there doing a ramble on the road for us.
Oh, nice. Can't wait to see his pie review at half time.
That'll be out tomorrow. Yeah, plenty of content coming, mate. Baptiste looking assured at centre half. If he's not going to be part of our plans, you can see him getting another good League One loan next season.
I think he has to be part of his plans at the moment. We've only got Tanganga's
yeah, a minute he will be.
And Baptiste, haven't we? As a 3 centre half. Oh, McGuinness, but I'm not so confident in him either, so...
Phil says, hi to you both. While Wilder's still in charge, I'm always confident we'll be fine for the new season. Chris is the best for motivating players, and at the moment, I wouldn't want any other manager up the Ramble. I could have written that myself, Phil. Could have written it myself. Daz says, I'm just off out to get my ears lowered, although the solar panel is getting bigger all the time. Oh, one of them. Congrats on becoming a dad again, Motson.
Thank you very much, Ben.
Leeds are coming and getting Cooper now, says Jan. Show me the money then. Show me the money.
Yeah, because they've been turned down from Japanese keeper, haven't they? I can't remember his name.
Ken Bates put Leeds into administration. Just something else to add to his legacy then. Is it 9 p.m.? It is 9 p.m. here in Indonesia, says Cool Thing. Very good. Thank you for watching from Indonesia, and I wish I was a cool thing.
I was going to say that I'm certainly not a cool thing at the moment.
No, me neither.
Well, in Burrows.
Eccleston tries to get
and then
better at Burrows, and he does well. He does well, Burrows, there.
That kit is absolutely sexual, I'm going to say.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
So
yeah, I think if anybody wants to click my Fanatics link and
you let it in again. Let it in again.
Honestly, it's a really nice kit, isn't it? Really nice.
To be honest, it's first. So usually I wait a bit. I don't know why, because I like to feel my way into whether I like the kit or not. So
yeah.
And I've gone out.
Sometimes you can get caught up with hysteria of it, can't you?
I've gone out and bought it.
Have you bought it already?
I bought it already.
Good lad.
Got Thom to sort it me out, and when he went down.
Unbelievable. So that's two of you. That's two of my boys that hadn't used my link.
Yeah, but to be honest, when he got it, that was before your link come out. So.
Yeah, it was. Chuffing Fanatics being late. And that's before we've seen away kit, which is a big...
I know, because I know
because some people normally just...
That.
Yeah, get one, and yeah.
The guarantee, innit? But I think, to be honest, though, I think we're always all going to be excited by going back to Adidas, weren't we?
Oh yeah,
we know what they can produce. So, and it's not just the kit; it's the training wear and everything else that comes with it.
Training wear looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, It's brilliant.
So
So
that's all purchasable on the Fanatics link. I'm not going to mention it again. I'll annoy me then. Jim, what's the game on and score prediction for England? The game is on SUTV, which is a paid subscription, but it's only £6. So we are giving you live commentary of it with over 420 people in here, George. Score prediction on England, 2-1. 2-1 to the Three Lions, I'm going to say.
I'm not even going to predict one because I don't know. I'm nervous for it as it is. I'm just nervous for our back line trying to keep Haaland quiet.
Oh, excuse me. That doesn't bode well. I'm yawning already. Got his first of 2 watch-alongs as well today.
Yeah, and there's potential as well that it could be delayed again tonight.
Yeah, and extra time.
But yeah, and there's that. Oh, well done, Burrows. Both at top. He just did
tell you what,
nice and calmly into Cooper's arms.
Burrows rightly got some stick last season. He started very well today.
League 2 opposition, but yeah. No.
Wow, straight into him.
I get what you mean. No, I'm not going to get too carried away. It's nice.
No, you're right.
I hope he does pick up a bit of form because if Sam McCallum gets back fit, it's going to be great having them. If Burrows stays, having them two tandem at left back, it's we've got 2 decent left backs then.
Yeah.
Shot from the right hand side, Chesterfield midfielder. Cooper dives to his left, saves it nice and easy.
Yeah, best goalkeeper in Championship. Come at me.
It looks like he can dive again now, though. So
yeah, he does. Yeah,
he's got over his
fixed his injuries.
Kicks it long. Cannon's going to look to get onto it. Come
on, Cannon.
That where Andy the Blade now seen. What's he doing? He should be on to that early.
It were an overhit kick from Cooper, but I'm not going to slag Cooper for it either. Cooper looks very mobile and lean, says Mogger. Yeah, he does. Mogger, who was one of the first ones, because Mogger's a yoga man, so fully in tune with body movements and things like that, and was one of the first ones last season before he trended downwards to say that Cooper looks heavy and stiff, and now he's saying he looks mobile and lean. So there you go. That's good from an expert. It's a decent crowd, Jimmy, says Sarah. Good to see everyone. Love that you're at the game and you're still tuned into us, Sarah. That's absolutely top notch. Cannon's anticipation levels of the ball are very poor, says Andrew. We can't get on him so early, surely.
Ball in behind Sariki. I tell you, it went with Donovan. Well defended. So ball went round back. Donovan tracked his man. I mean, Chesterfield left winger had about 5 yards on him, and he's sprinted back and got in behind him and took nick ball off him and stopped a dangerous attack from Chesterfield.
L-Dog says, what's happened with Sariki? Nothing is... the rumoured car incident, don't know, is in all honesty. It's come from the other side of the city, I believe. That's the only place we've sort of heard anything about it, so it may well just be a little bit of a storm in a teacup. We'll wait and see if any mainstream media report on it, and then we'll... see what's really happened.
It's not something we can really comment on, is it? We don't know what's happened. We don't know if it's true. If it is true, it'll be dealt with by the police or club themselves. So it's not something we can.
And I honestly don't think if it were a serious incident that he'd be playing today.
Correct. So. You'd like to think United would know about it and they'd take him out of team, wouldn't you?
Agreed. Stuck waiting to get out of hospital, and the legitimate app I use to watch United games isn't streaming it. Not a happy chappy. Sorry to hear that you're in hospital, Kyle, and you might end up being £6 out of pocket to watch the game, mate. It's one of them, isn't it? One of them. Ian says, what link where? Jumping in and out of this as working in the garden, leaking up the blades, up the ramble. It's on SUTV. If you go through Club, you'll be able to get a pass. Paul says, really not sure about these owners. Not football people, doesn't seem connected to the fans, up all the rambles. Who do you both think we are more likely to get, Suter or Dobbin? Also, will we get them before the start of the season? I think of the two, I'd say probably Suter, but that doesn't mean we're getting either of them. That's just my feeling on it.
Before start of the season as well, but it's hard to say Suter because
I agree.
Protocol on the players that have been at the World Cup is they have to have a 3-week break. So if we are, let's say, if we were in for Suter, you're not going to see him for a bit because he's probably only a week into his World Cup break now. So he's going to be another 2 weeks, and then he's got to get back, some sort of fitness, which will not take him long.
No,
But
true.
it's whether we see, if we were to sign someone like him, whether we see him before the start of the season, I'm not quite sure on that anyway.
Donovan's been good so far, says Free Shots. Yeah, he has. Yeah, I've seen that too, Scott. I'm not going to put it up just because I don't want to start airs racing. I don't think it's true, to be honest. If owners weren't interested in success, then why bother buying the club in the first place? Surely enough people told them football clubs are just money pits at the best of times, says Russ. Yeah, I think we've heard some quite positive things recently through people that we know and things. I'm still up. Look, they're here to stay, whether you are confident in them at the minute or not. They're not going anywhere, so they are in charge of our club, and we just have to back the team, don't we, as best we can. I don't think moaning about him or getting upset about him is going to fundamentally change anything. Don't mean you have to be happy about it. I'm not telling anybody how to feel, but I don't think winding yourselves up about it, about how they're in charge and how we're going backwards under them, it doesn't progress anything.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just getting distracted then because Chelsea were on attack.
I get how people are feeling, because it's
absolutely, mate.
You think from when they taken over, we were what were we, second? Probably getting excited, thinking we could be a Premier League team. Then we lost in playoffs. Then they sacked the manager. Yes,
that were the one, weren't it? That were the one.
And I think it's hard for people to trust them when we were in a good position. And are we in a good? We're not in as good a position now. So the decisions that they made put us in a worse position last season, and that's
Absolutely.
Just me being honest in how I feel.
That's fair.
So it's hard. It's hard to trust them at the moment, innit? And then you see the news coming out with Prince, etc., and all that, and it's just a knock-on effect constantly. So I totally get where people are coming from, and I feel frustrated myself. But that's nothing that we can change. So we just got to get behind the team and hope things off the pitch improve. I think that's a fair way to probably put it.
I agree. And things like allegedly not being able to afford Dobbin doesn't help the fan sort of interpretation of what's going on either. Yeah. And I don't necessarily think that's the case. As I was talking about I think it was Transfer Tracker Elite, it's Wilder will have a budget, and that's not going to be disrupted by whatever happens off the pitch. It might, if we sell an extra player, we might get a little bit more in.
Yeah.
But he'll have a budget, and he'll choose where he puts that money. So that'll already have been agreed. So if it's anybody, it might be Wilder saying, I don't want to spend, say, 20% of your budget on Lewis Dobbin, or 25% or 30%, whatever it might be. So, yeah, one of them, really. I think
we've got to realise as well, though, we're not going to be in for players that we were before, because we had parachute payments, and that helps you probably look at better quality and be able to afford these £5 million players, etc. We're back to where we have to utilise the loan market and the free agent market, unfortunately, with a couple of players that might come in permanent wise. We've still got to, bring in a fair bit of money to offset the bit financial side of it all. We knew that we were going to lose, 30-40 million potentially from not having parachute payments.
Yeah,
so
30 to 35.
I think expectations probably have to drop a little. Donovan into the box.
Well done, Donovan.
Sarike, Rothwell into our blaster onto his left foot. Gosema knocks it onto his right. I think he tried to play a ball through, why didn't he have a shot? Did. Similar to what he did at Halifax. I were expecting a shot for far corner coming in then, but he didn't. He tried to play it through, and it just deflects back to goalkeeper.
No, nice little bit of play there. Donovan involved again. Kel says, Jimmy, you're looking well. Great work at the gym. Thank you. Keep it going. Up the Blaze, up the Ramble. Like and subscribe. Let's get these channels to 13k, we'll say, because we're just past 12k, thankfully. 12.1, I think we're on now. Hi, lads. Thank you for doing this, says Susan. And looking skinny. Thank you, Susan. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us.
She's definitely not talking about me. I've come back from holiday, so I'm not looking skinny.
I'm going on holiday soon as well, so I'll probably unravel it all. Scott says, owners bought the club on the brink of promotion. Life would have been a quick flip and sold at a profit.
Sorry, Jim.
Yeah, but it didn't work, Scott. So they've got to be prepared for what comes with it now. I didn't see the challenge.
We're balling behind Donovan. Sariki's
yellow
come
card
across to try and cover it, and the Chesterfield left wingers knocked it past Sariki. Sariki slid in. He's getting a yellow card for it as well, and probably rightly so. I know we say it's in a friendly. In any other game, that's a yellow card. So yeah, fair enough. He's late. He catches him, and it's going to be a free kick to Chesterfield, just on the left-hand side of the box.
It's tricky with these because I don't think with Sheffield United streams they always get a chance to show replays.
Yeah.
So I might not see that again.
Oh, it's going to show you now.
Oh, it's going to. Oh, yeah.
Look, he knocks ball past Sariki. Yes, the ball's already going out of play, but he's late.
Yeah. He's not in control, is he? Anyway.
No, he's not. No. Do they still have him? Is it Dobra?
No, they sold him.
Did they?
Yeah, they sold him to Leighton Orient, I think.
All right.
I think it's Leighton Orient. I might be.
I know. I'm sure McFadden's just signed a new contract.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has.
Ball goes in then. It's headed clear at the near post by Gus. Comes back out, and Chesterfield are going to look to pump this back into the box. It's a poor ball in.
Yeah, it is.
It's cleared once again. Gus tries to get control, but don't quite get it.
Yeah, he tried to sort of nick it round him, I think, didn't he?
Yeah.
You won't believe it, but I don't think he was nimble enough.
But we say that every season. I honestly do, though. Like, I love Gus, but I think if he looked a bit healthier and probably had a better
mate, he'd have gone.
Nutritionist, he'd be playing at top level.
Completely agree. It's all right us moaning about, him not keeping himself well, but I think that's what's keeping him at club at the minute.
Good ball. Sariki on the right-hand side. He's got Donovan making a run. It comes centrally into Tom Cannon. He has a shot. And it goes wide of the right-hand side post.
Looking good down that right-hand side.
Yes, they're linking well, them two.
Yeah, they are. That'll be the plan, won't it? That'll definitely be the starting right, too, if Sariki's still here. So, Donovan there.
It's a good thing what Donovan did there as well. Yes, he didn't receive the ball, but he took the left back away, making it look like he was going to...
And Eldie's run stayed on side if it were going to come to him.
Yeah.
I like it.
Kind of eye press United from a Chesterfield goal kick. Ball goes long. Sariki wins the header. Blaster flicks it on into Gus. Knocks it past the right back. He's coming on this left-hand side. He's looking for help. Burrows helps him. Gets it back to Gus.
Harmer.
Comes centrally. He's having to play it into our Blaster, who's looking at he's wanting movement. There ain't none, so he has to come back into Baptiste. Carries the ball forward over the halfway line into Burrows. United have to come backwards again, all the way back to Michael Cooper this time. And he just plays a short one into Jafik Tanganga. He plays a long ball up over the top. Bamford wins it. Gus gets it about 25 yards out. Plays a lovely ball into Harrison Burrows up byline.
Go on then.
It's a Bamford. It's a terrible Bamford.
First time, Pat.
He's looking a bit slow, isn't he, Bamford?
Yes.
Sure his decisions that he's making.
I've just had my email to renew his sponsorship and all. Come on, Pat. Show me some.
If he don't pick up, he won't be getting sponsored.
I'm sure he'll miss it.
Gus Hamer has it.
Gus has started this pre-season quite lively.
Yeah,
he's lost possession there, but he's put himself about a bit.
What I won't mind seeing, which we'll know from about obviously 60-70 minutes, is Callaway coming on and playing an high press, because he'll probably change formation at that point.
Yeah, he will.
We'll go to one up top, but that Campbell will probably lead line then at that point. But it's just to play a bit of an higher press and put these under a bit more pressure when they've got ball along back line. So I don't feel like we've done it quite as much yet. And it is Chesterfield who have the ball now. Look, you see what I mean about... I'm not expecting him to go 100% here either. It's not like...
No.
I'm not expecting him to burn the cells out. It's about getting him in the legs.
Yeah.
But just a little bit more press and make it a bit harder for him to play it out front back. It'd be nice.
When is it they go to Valencia again? Remember?
Don't we play...
Play Bochum, don't we?
Is it before they play Rotherham or after? Because Rotherham's not next weekend after, because it's Tramlines weekend. That's why I can't go.
So it must be after this that we go to Valencia, because they play Levante.
Yes,
behind
do you
doors.
think that'll go on SUTV, or do you think...
Friday 17th. I'm away for that. Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's behind closed doors. So
Donovan, nice. Oh, lovely foot movement. Harrison Burrows has a shot.
What a shot. Good save.
Oh, my God. It's a save from keeper and Bamford. I think he's offside, which will save his blushes, but he's missed from 6 yard out, an open net. he's having a bit of a shocker in front of goal, he's told Pat. I think he were offside. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But it was lovely feet from Donovan. He had
tell you what,
2 or 3 Chesterfield defenders sliding in, and he just skips past them on edge of box. He then played it into Burrows, who had a lovely shot with his left foot from 18 yards.
Pat.
Was he offside or not? That's the question.
Don't matter.
Yes, he was, because he's
yeah, it's a free kick from offside position.
He's got to put it in back at net there. He's hit it with his right foot. It's come out to him. He's skied it off at bar.
Deary me.
We've looked. The thing is, though, what I've liked is when we've got the ball in and around the box, we've looked dangerous. You know, when attacking with pace.
Yeah.
They've looked pretty good with it. So I don't mind that. So throwing to United on right. Sariki's gone over to take it inside his own half. Arblas has come short. He's looking for it. Don't receive it, though. It's a bit slow. No movement. Ball into Bamford. A nice ball with his first touch from Bamford to Gussamer. Burrows is making a running behind.
Nice.
He's done well.
Well done.
Chesterfield player gets back to cut it off. Burrows plays it into Blaster. Oh, and he plays a terrible ball into what should have been to Ramel Donovan, and Chesterfield come away with it. Who did you say this wing? Right hand side for Ches. 24.
I can't remember his name now. It's a long name. Let's have it is Markanovic or something. Something like that.
Markanovic.
At least I got it right in terms of where
quick.
he's playing.
He's quick because he got back really well into when Burrows had that ball.
Markander or something it might be. Yeah, okay, let me get back to some comments as well because I'm getting behind. I can't always keep up with everybody's when we're watching Sheffield United, as everybody knows, so I'll try my best. Afternoon, chaps. Missed the first 20. What does Donovan look like, says Ian. Very good. Very good. Bright, lively, quick. Puts work in, goes forward and back well.
Oh, he's looking for movement. There were no one there. Chance to have a counter-attack then, and Donovan wanted to go forwards, play it ball forward for some movement, and everyone just stood still.
I like the look of him.
Tanganga, good ball to his left-hand side into Bamford.
Is he off?
He's offside.
Yeah.
Come on, Pat, wake up, man.
Key says, yeah, they expected to get to the Prem and then would have attracted their investors. Yeah. Meat says, I think if the board brings in Suter, 1 or 2 other exciting perm signings, give Wilder a new deal, the fans will soon come round. I completely agree. Do we think any other transfer business in the next week again? Now would be the time to step up the recruitment. Wouldn't shock me, Russ, at all. It won't change anything by going away on a training camp, because we've seen it before where players fly into the camp and sort of join them there midway through. So nothing should stall a transfer from happening. And Wilder were expecting 2 only before this game, so the fact that we've only got 1 in tells me we're close on others, even if some things have changed with that specific deal. If a player gets sent off in a friendly, are they banned for the next game, even though it's a friendly?
Well done, Donovan. Shoved the player off the ball. He's 25 yards out. Nice ball into Bamford.
Nice ball. Offside.
Bamford offside again. What's he doing? Poor. Very poor. Either that or this linesman don't like him. Let's have a look. I mean, it's a terrible angle to show us from, so I'm just having to go out lines of the pitch. He's offside.
Oh, I don't know if he is, you know.
He is, when that ball's played. Look
at
the run that he's made there. Look, you can see how he's stepped forward in front of them 2 defenders. He's definitely off. And to be honest, Jim, linesman's looking straight down that. It's about 10 yards in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit poor from Pat. A couple of offsides, a couple of chances missed. He's getting into areas, which you don't mind, do you? But just like him to sharpen up a little bit.
Jimmy, do you think United will get out of trouble and pay the Prince? Yes, I do, yeah. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, like and subscribe. Let's get this superb channel to 13k. Thank you, Kel. The owners have got the money. They're just hoping they can renegotiate the terms of the agreement. Won't go to court. The amount will be paid. I agree. As Cooper collects.
They're not going to...
Donovan's been great, Mobs. Sorry, go on, John.
No, it's because it jumped a bit, so I couldn't hear what you said. So I didn't realise you were talking. I can't see them paying what they've paid for the club already to then just waste the money and not, like pay Prince off or whatever they're trying to work out that they can do. I can't see it going to court and then EFL get involved later down the line and potentially gives a minus. But I just can't see it happening. I think if it comes to it where they have to pay, I think they'll do it. I'll be very shocked if they don't.
Yeah, they'll pay up. I don't think there'll be an issue, to be honest. Paolo says, I only come on here because I like the Ramblers best. It's a great live stream, Jimmy and Jord. It's good to see our only signing on the right wing causing havoc. Should win 5-0. I feel happy on here. Up the Ramble, up the Blades. Thank you for joining us, Paolo. You're always welcome, mate. Kel says, Jord, did you and Mrs. Motson have a great holiday?
Yes, Kelly, it was brilliant. Nice and relaxing holiday and both enjoyed it. Yeah, so thank you very much.
Jimmy, what do you think to the new shirt? Jord, another chance for a plug here.
I'll let you say it. Follow the link.
Kel, if you like the look of these shirts, I think they're beautiful. If you want one of these Sheffield United shirts, the official Sheffield United shirts, they're now doing it through Fanatics. We've signed a deal with Fanatics, and Fanatics have been kind enough to give the Blades Ramble an affiliate link. So if you buy through our link, we get a little... Yeah.
Penalty? Offside?
Always has to happen in the middle of our plug.
No,
it's all right. You did right to call it. I'm just saying action seems to happen there. So Donovan picks up the ball on the right-hand side. He exactly what he said. He drives at defenders.
Hey, Jim.
It looks like he's taken out.
He plays ball into Sarika and then gets took out after. Now, obviously, in a league game, we'd be screaming for a penalty, I think, there.
So there's a link in description, Kel, the Fanatics link for official Sheffield United merchandise if anybody wants to buy it from using our link. It's from the same place you'd buy your Sheffield United merchandise, but we get a little kickback of it, which is nice. We need to get Campbell firing because this combo of Bamford and Cannon will not frighten the Championship. I don't think Cannon will be a starter. I'll be surprised. Donovan is the GOAT, says Free Shots. 36 minutes into seeing him play, he's the greatest of all time. Some would say, as a fan base, we can be a little bit OTT sometimes, but there you go. I think it was intended.
One thing I want to say, I know, Jim, been bugging me all week. You called me out after
I did call you out. Yeah, I did call you out. Yeah, I did. I know what this is.
Saying that Cannon.
Come on, then. Did you say that?
I didn't say. I said. Cannon, I think, if he's not a top scorer, then we'll sell him. So it has to be Cannon.
No, I don't remember that being said.
It has to be. No, this is where my point I'm coming from.
Okay.
Is Cannon has to do well this season. So because you were saying, is it going to be? And I think it'll be his season.
No, I didn't ask you if it'd be his season. You said, I'm going to say something now, and you might laugh. I think it's going to be Cannon's season this year.
Yeah, and my point behind it is...
And then you went, I'm going to go tell your dad the same thing and see what he says.
Just to wind him up because I know you don't like him. But my point being is it has to be Tom Cannon's season this season because if not,
we
have to sell him. So that's my point. It's like, I want him to do well. Oh, what a ball.
What a ball by Gus outside of his foot. Just gets headed away from Bamford.
Yeah, no, I want Cannon to do well.
Corner ball.
Whether I think he'll actually do well, I'm not too sure. But
I think you were more saying it to wind ATB up, if I'm honest. That's how it felt at the time.
Season, doesn't it? Because otherwise, it's end of his Sheffield United career if he don't have a good season this season. So I'm more in hope
most likely
that it's his season than whether I think it will be.
So it's corner to Sheffield United from right hand side. Donovan looks like he's going to take this, which is interesting. Left arm up in air. It's going to be an in-swinger because he's left-footed even though he plays on right wing. Corner to the... It were deep.
Bamford bloody handballs it. It's just not his game at the moment, is it?
Come on, Pat. Let's just see if I can get a discount if he plays badly.
I think so. So, did you not see him at Chesterfield?
I'll ring commercial team up and I'll be like, come on. He's not worth full package.
Bamford's saying it hit him on his shoulder, not his...
I know he is. But he says people hit him in the head when he goes down and they haven't touched him either. So I won't believe what he says.
Dear.
Let's have a look what people are saying. CJ says Donovan's been looking class. Almost wish Sariki wouldn't bomb forward as much right now, just so he can see what he can do. I think we'll see plenty of it, to be honest. They look to be linking well, I think. Russ says Ramel looks rapid and very positive. Yes, he does, mate. He does. Matt Lockblade says Donovan looking like a solid pickup. Looks like he's happy to link on the wing.
I think it's Donovan now. He's offside. And he scored as well. No, he didn't. He put it past post.
But already, look, we are not even 40 minutes into his first game for Sheffield United. I'm trying not to go back to those comments that we've signed a nobody that nobody's heard of and all these sort of comments that people are immediately negative about. We aren't giving him a chance. And I think hopefully, I'm not going to call anybody out individually, obviously we don't do that, but hopefully this performance has sort of instilled a little bit of confidence in some people that we can find a little gem every now and again.
I think yes, we know it's against a lesser opposition, but he's showing you what he can do with picking ball up, carrying it forward, being positive, being direct. You know, he's tricky with ball at his feet as well. It's showing you what he can do. It's not that we're not getting ahead of ourselves saying, you know, oh my God, what a class player he is already, you know, just because the game that he's having today. It's just, he's showing glimpses in what he can do. And he can only play against what's in front of you anyway.
Oh, well done.
He's received ball now.
Donovan now.
Into his left
man
foot.
Again.
Well done. Tricky feet. Unlucky.
He's exactly what we've been missing, you know.
He's a bit
quick, direct, tricky feet, carries the ball well. I mean, I know Brooks did that for us, but he's gone now. So really.
Well, we needed a direct replacement, didn't we? We had to because, you know, Brooks he could be inconsistent at times, but he was still a decent player. So, and he were his main right winger, so we had to replace him with no choice. Blaster's been a bit slow on ball for me today. Been intercepted
I think that's
a few times. It just needs to be a bit quicker. I don't think Chesterfield have offered much, though, have they, really, in game?
No.
United's had the better chance. Well, United's had the only chances. Ball comes to the back stick, just as I said this. Oh, it's hit crossbar. Chesterfield a bit crossbar. That was bleeding commentator's curse and half, weren't it?
It was a nice deflection, though, to knock it onto...
Go on, Cannon. Open them legs up. Instead of towing a caravan.
Well done, Tom Cannon.
Blaster goes wide. Into Donovan. Sariki makes his run behind.
They all want to get ball
Plays
to
him
Donovan.
in. Gus is free middle.
Nice.
Into the box. He's got 3 players around him. Plays it back into Donovan. A 1-2 from Gusema. Donovan back onto his left foot. Just looking for a bit of movement, and it's a bit static. Blaster now plays ball into Gusema. Tries to play a ball out back to Sariki. It's intercepted. Chesterfield come away with it. They're in behind here. Straight in behind Tanganga.
Come on, Tanganga.
Tanganga gets back well.
You did well there.
They're still at ball to Chesterfield. It's a shot. High and wide. It's a corner, though, I think. Is he a corner?
Looks a corner to me, that.
I'm sure he's pointed to corner.
It looked a corner.
Like it anyway. Well, Burrows, who lost his man at back state.
This is again what...
It were a deflection, you were right. It was from...
Baptiste, right?
Baptiste, yeah.
Or a block and deflects off.
It's a great block that. He puts his body
on
line. Love to see it.
It's been interesting half, hasn't it? Because, like you said, Burrows, I've been, you know, praising him this half, but another defensive lapse there, and we could have been 1 down.
Yep. That's really their only chance at game as well, isn't it?
But that's what people call Burrows out for as a defender. That's your first priority, to be able to defend. Yeah. Frustrating. Aaron says, I prefer us to play a 4-5-1 with Bamford up front and Hamer and O'Hare as central playmakers.
Corner into the box again, comes out to the edge.
Like a Christmas tree.
Back to the corner taker. He's going to whip a ball in with his left foot. Tries to. Gus gets a block in. Comes straight back to him. Ball goes into the box again. It should be Cooper's.
Punches
it, not very convincingly. It's all a bit scrappy. It's a shot from 20 yards out and it goes wide. It's a goal kick to United.
Didn't look overly confident there, to be honest, clearing those lines there.
No.
Josh says, just tuning in. Are we going to win the league or are we going down? We're we're looking all right. We're looking all right.
Listen, Josh, we're unbeaten as it stands.
We are unbeaten.
Halifax and we're drawing at Ches, so we're unbeaten. It's a good start to the season.
Rye there with the hands up straight away. Rye says, "Hi gents, was very underwhelmed with the Donovan signing, but he looks class. Linking up with Sariki, amazing already. Fair play to you, Rye." That's all we can do in it is sort of give people a chance. We haven't even seen him kick a ball. People are already saying what we're doing.
Because they want an experience, like someone who's experienced.
Of course you do. We want a Dan James or somebody like that to rock up, don't we? And it's not always possible unless you pay through nose.
Chesterfield just coming on a bit here. United aren't reacting to it. Shot blocked from Tanganga. Yeah, Chesterfield just finishing half stronger, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Do you think we see any substitutions at half time? I think we might see a couple.
I don't think we will, We might. It wouldn't shock me at all, but I think he's going to try and go a touch longer with this 11.
Yeah.
55-60, and the next one might be 65-70.
Yeah.
75.
And I think this should be half time as well. It's literally just getting to 45 minutes. It's gone out for a throw in.
He's blown.
Yeah, referee blows for half time.
Nice.
0-0.
0-0, my mate.
Jim, it's half time, mate. I think we need an update on your fitness program.
Oh, do you think? Do you think we need an update? Right, mate. If that's what you're calling for, that's what you will get when I can find it. Here we go. I am currently on my own fitness journey. I've been trying to learn about what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing. Oxford Natural offer you 2 types of supplement, a day and a nighttime supplement. Optimum Day helps with energy, cravings, just keeping you on track day to day. Their Optimum Night, well, that's more about recovery, sleep, and letting your body reset properly. Again, something I really struggle with. Michael Owens lost 35 pounds being on this. Robbie Lyle, AFTV and friend of the channel, over 80 pounds gone. We've also got examples like Anita, an immigration lawyer who's lost 44 pounds. Linda, a legal executive, she's lost 50 pounds. Next on that list is going to be me. I am taking part in their weight loss program. If you want to follow that, that's over on the other side on our YouTube channel. If you want to go and subscribe over there, follow that journey that I'm doing with Dr. Andre and Oxford Natural. So if you're like me and you're sitting here thinking, I need to sort myself out, it might be worth a look. Scan the QR code, the link's in the description below, and make sure you use the code BR70 for up to 70% off your first order. But thank you to Oxford Natural for supporting the Blades Ramble. Yes, Oxford Natural. £25 down now, Jord. £25 down I am. So thank you, mate. So still a long way to go. It's hard work in the gym as well, and a few other little bits that we're doing. But I'm going on holiday next week, and I'm going to enjoy my sen. So
I'm rightly so.
Yeah, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. What are your thoughts on that half then, pal?
There were a couple of things I liked. Seeing link up between Donovan and Sariki. Donovan's looked quite lively. And to be honest, Burrows and Hamer haven't looked too bad down the left. They've linked up a couple of times where Burrows has overlapped. Blaster's been a bit slow to a few things. So I'd like him to obviously try and speed up a bit and be a bit more aware of his surroundings. Bamford, yeah, a couple of offsides and then 2 missed chances where he should be back at net there. Defence haven't really been troubled, have they? Tanganga and Baptiste gets a great blocking towards the end of that first half.
Yeah,
keep it at 0-0. But yeah, it's all right. It's getting minutes in legs. I don't think we look tired in any sense or like that. I think it's just been comfortable. Chesterfield hasn't offered too much, but we should be in front. Is probably what I would think. Definitely 1-0 at least. That chance from Bamford when he put it across goal, how he's missed it, I don't know. But okay. I'm not too disgruntled by anything that's a concern.
I'd say the same. Obviously, I'll be doing a full match reaction, and you'll get me proper thoughts on that, I suppose, during that. But I think overall, standouts for McDonovan is a real plus so far. Obviously, it's 45 minutes of football. It's against lower end opposition, as Jord rightly says. I think it's all right though playing against lower end opposition at this stage, as you're trying to gel players together, get them back in a rhythm, get them used to playing with each other again. We want to have control of the ball so that we can sort of learn patterns of play within the side. Baptiste is another one that's impressed me, not just today, but I thought he did well against Halifax as well. Again, you take the opposition into account. Gus Hamer, I think, has come back looking pretty sharp, if not in shape, if that makes sense. So Burrows, I didn't mind for the majority of the half. did go to sleep on one of Chesterfield's main chances towards the end. And I think Patrick Bamford's been disappointing, I have to say, which is not something I like saying out loud, but it is a fair assessment of what I think.
Not even mentioning Cannon either. He's not
mentioning Cannon, not mentioning Rothwell.
So they've not really been existent, really, have they? It's
Arblaster's been very quiet.
Yeah, very quiet from them 3 players that we just named.
We've used the width, haven't we, an awful lot with our progression down through the pitch. So, yeah, it's been interesting. Okay, let's have a look now and see what people are saying. Up the Blades, up the Ramblers, says Paolo. Thank you, my mate. Luke says, if you're a new sign-up to Fanatics, you can get 15% off your first order too. Luke, you'll do for me, my mate. So 15% off your first order. We get a small kickback of the purchase. So you're supporting your favourite Blades channel. You can't go wrong, can you? You can't go wrong. Carl says, have we signed Jim at work and I missed this news? You can't have missed it, Carl, because you haven't been at work for 3 days, surely. Ramel Donovan, we've signed on loan from Brentford. He's come through their youth team. He's had a couple of fleeting appearances in the Premier League. But 19-year-old kid looks rapid already. Takes his man on direct. Working really well with Sariki down the right-hand side. It's looking really positive for an initial loan signing. What you want from your loan signings, we always say, is you want a starter. You want it to be a player that you can't not necessarily afford, but is very hard to reach within your own budget. So you're just having to get him. You're having to borrow him rather than buy him. So I think we might have got it from first impressions. A starter that goes straight into our team. So we'll see. Thank you, Jimmy. Will do. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Kel. Johnny says we lacked players dribbling last year and passed sideways instead. Plax says crazy that Wrexham are playing Liverpool, Leeds, and Sunderland in pre-season. It's like they're a Prem club. Yeah, but what do you? It depends where you want to be. If we were a lower end Championship team, and Wrexham aren't a lower end Championship team, I'm not saying it for this reason, but if we're a lower end Championship team that aren't going to have much of possession of the ball, and we need to get our defensive positioning right, and we need to learn how to be sharp on the transition and stuff like that, then I could understand us playing much better opposition later on in pre-season. But we expect to control the ball more often than not we want to be comfortable controlling the ball in the Championship. We don't want to be, conceding possession to the majority of teams and having to be a defensive side that counters. We want to be a team that's on the front foot. So that's why we're playing opposition where we will enjoy more of the possession now and build on our own attacking phases of play. Wrexham will, by playing better opposition, will learn to play without the ball more, which it's just a different way of doing things. But I think when you've got a new team to gel together, then it's good to have the ball and sort of work your own patterns against the new opposition.
I think as well from Wrexham, it's probably a commercial side of that, all because they're going to be on their documentary and probably what money it can bring in in a friendly. It's all that side that they're thinking of. I don't necessarily think it's just a footballing term. Absolutely right, mate. Can we try and get half the Mexican squad on a free and Vizina instead of Davis? Yeah, possibly. Louden Jim says, was obvious from his first game, Cannon is definitely not good enough. Speaking of that Vizina, he's been linked with Inter Miami after. Oh, is he? Yeah, because he's a free agent, and Beckham's wanting to sign him for Inter Miami now, which is ridiculous. Saint says, George, thoughts on Jambo's stripping Rangers or being stripped by Rangers? Jambo, you mean Jam Towers? Hearts, yeah. I mean, we signed Devlin from them today, so Devlin got announced from Hearts. Oh, is that where he's gone? That he didn't sign a new contract with Hearts today, so that for now. Yeah, so that's for now. So I think it's a good signing. I'm happy where Rangers are at the moment. I think they're signing good players for the Scottish League. They're not like looking at many players coming in from abroad like they have done before that are just coming for a decent wage and don't turn out to be as good as what they make out that they are. So they're signing proven players for this, for the Scottish Premier League. So yeah, it's pretty good, I think. Nice one, pal. I'm just glad Binden's gone, to be honest. Watching him after that first pre-season game in the season made me want to give up. He got better through the season, you have to say, for Binden, to be fair to that lad. Mm-hmm. I'm a Chesterfield fan, says Callum. Good luck.
Thank you, Callum. Thanks for joining us, mate. Yeah, best of luck to you. I've not against Chesney at all. Good luck to you, Callum, says Luke. Kel says, Jimmy, are we going to sign anyone else up the Blades, up the Ramble? Yes, we certainly will do, Kel. Don't worry about that.
Jimmy will be live. Jimmy will be live on Blades Ramble as soon as any signing news comes through.
You know it, mate.
Yeah, your transfer news.
You know it.
These plugs today, eh? These plugs.
Thanks, mate.
Flying.
Wes, I'm not going to bring your comment up, mate, because we don't put swear words on screen, but he says, we look rubbish against the League 2 side already. Let's be real. I think it's second game, mate. It's second game. They've been back at about 10 days, 2 weeks. I'm not expecting us to be firing on all cylinders. No. I don't think we'll be playing at 100% capacity either. So I don't... And flip side of that is, we looked great in pre-season last year. And look at the start we got off to. It doesn't always correlate in terms of how you're going to perform in season. Thank you, Jimmy Jord. Love all your shows. I like it on here more than X. It's the best streams on YouTube. Thank you, Paolo. I feel welcome when I'm struggling. I'm on here and I smile with Blades. We need a boost and a big win up the Ramble. New right winger looks pacey. This lad is class. Paolo, thank you for coming on, mate. You're always welcome here, as is everybody. Van Blade says, nobody had heard of Illiman until he made them notice him. Just saying. Correct. Correct. Everybody starts somewhere, don't they? And it's, you know, we don't know what we're getting. Quite a strong team. Wouldn't be surprised if this team starts at the start of the season, says James. Tex says, have we ever won a match when you two have been doing a watch-along? Like and subscribe, people. Of course we have. Of course we have. Ben says, congrats, Jimmy. Keep up the good work. Thank you, pal. I appreciate it. Someone pop Gus that Oxford Natural code over. This could be our starting 11 against the Blue Noses. I don't think it will. I don't think it'll be far off, but I don't think it will. I know I said McCallum will likely start for me. I have to say Burrows has been really bright. So he's doing himself no harm, although he did go to sleep, as Jord rightly pointed out, on one of the defensive transitions. Kel says, well done, Jimmy, on your weight loss. Thank you. That looks like a good team you have there, says Barry. It does look okay on paper, doesn't it? It looks okay. And if we can get a little bit of rhythm into it, then I'm quietly happy. Our young winger has had a very good half, says Dave Morwood. He certainly has. L True 7G says up the Chesney. Fair play, mate. Fair play. You do you. If we can get the same dynamic on the left ahead of Burrows, we will stretch a lot of defences. So you'd hope we're working on that. And Suter is a priority. Yeah, he is. But also, I have to say, Baptiste hasn't really put a foot wrong, I don't think, today. I don't think he's been amazing, but I don't think he's stood out as, we
he had a couple of tackles early on. I think you were,
and a nice
you were
block.
reading a couple of comments out, and I'd seen it, and he were a bit late into a couple of challenges where he looked slow, but then he recovered from that and settled well after that poor start.
Paolo says, in Chris Wilder, we trust he'll grind wins out with all the free agents and loans. I feel he'll find gems, so glad he's the gaffer. We'll come good. We go again. We're fans. We love the Blades through thick and thin. Well said, mate. Raz says, bit disappointed in the first half, to be honest. I think they need to go back and learn the offside rule. Yeah, Bamford's been caught a couple of times. Bamford especially says, Wilder will switch it up second half, up the Blades, up the Ramble. Well done, Jim. For the weight loss, by the way. You're doing great. Keep it up, pal. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. It's weird because I always thought there was no chance I were going to do it. I didn't have the motivation. You've got to be in right headspace to do it. But as soon as you start to see a little bit of success, and I am lucky because we did a deal with Finn and S20. It was my personal trainer, and we've obviously now done a deal with Oxford Natural as well. So I'm lucky to be in the position where I'm not having to make these big investments to do it. But the fact that it's working and it proves that these things can work when you make that commitment and you see the weight come off, it encourages you to carry on. So, yeah, I'm delighted, to be honest. Tex says, I've just ordered my first lot of Oxford Natural using the code BR70. What a boy. Thank you, mate. I'll let you know how it's compared to the other method I was using. Yes. Vastly more expensive, the previous one. Yes, I know, mate. But you've been doing great as well. So hopefully it continues to work for you too. Dave Morwood says, if you want good dribblers, sign up to my great grandson. He can dribble for England. Nice. Well done, Jim. I've read that. Thank you. Mark Meldrew. Mark Meldrew's here. Good afternoon, lads. 200 quid lighter after visiting club shop. What is he doing?
Could have got a discount. Disgusting, baby.
How we played, I'm not telling you. Donovan looked lively by the sounds of it. I'd rather lose every pre-season game and win the league than win pre-season and do no. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Steady performance so far. Loving Donovan. Looks a right handful for defenders, says Raymondo. Absolutely right. The Ramblers family is kind and fantastico. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. We just want to be a place where people feel comfortable coming in, having a laugh, watching Blades, talking about Blades, talking amongst ourselves. You can be happy about us, you can be sad about us, and we'll just muck in together. That's what we want to be, Paolo. Fez says, on X, every club's fans are saying, when are we going to sign someone? It's not just us. Keep the faith, up the Blades, up the Blades, up the Blades. Like and subscribe. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. I think outside looking in, no one else is panicking. We had a couple of fans from other clubs jump into Transfer Tracker, I think it was, this week, that were saying, I know you're all panicking about not signing anybody, but I don't know why. Your squad looks decent, and you've already made a signing, and we're 6 weeks off start at season. So that's, from other clubs.
Oh, we've had a change.
Sorry, we've had a change.
Yeah, Adam Davis is coming on for Michael Cooper, I believe.
I'm not as down on Davo as I have been in the past. I thought he had a good end to the season. I'm comfortable with him being number 2, but I want to see more from Coops. I wanted to see a little bit longer.
The thing is, a goalkeeper can complete 90 minutes, can't they? They're not easy. They don't have to be. This is not.
It's not taxing, is it? Like
it
is
other. Be as fit as an outfield player, constantly running about here. So it's, I'm not worried about Cooper having to come off after 45 minutes here, thinking, oh, is that an injury? It's just probably a case of getting some minutes in Davo's legs as well, and seeing how he does. Seeing as this is number 2, and he was number 1 come to the end of last season. So it's fair enough. I don't mind. Mate.
It was. Could Peck do a job in the Prem? I would say possibly, eventually.
Not yet.
Not yet. He's exactly right.
Potentially, yes.
I have to refresh again because it sometimes goes to sleep on me. This Nick says, "Afternoon, Jimmy, Jordan, the Ramblers. Afternoon, mate. Hope you're good. That Rom looks lively. He certainly does." Ben says, "Are we changing the team in the second half?" It looks like we just changed Davo for now. We'll wait and see if any other changes have been made.
Chesterfield wise, we don't know if they've made any changes.
We've no idea.
Don't know about that team.
Do you think you guys have a top 10 budget? I think we're probably around that. Yeah, around 8 to 10 probably. I love fast wingers. They cause havoc, says Paolo. They certainly do. Chris Colchin says, hi, Jimmy and Jord. Hope you're well. I've got a reprieve from my hectic work schedule and able to watch you guys live for a change. I'm looking forward to the season starting and absolutely smashing it up the Ramble. Thank you, my mate. Hope you're good. Hope you and the family are well. Bald and brilliant. That's Ali. Says, afternoon, boys. Just dropping in with Caravan Dan for 15 minutes while it's half time at Works Uptown. Rather give my money to grassroots than Chesy. How we doing? Is Donovan okay? Lee, we're playing okay, I would say. Nothing to be overly concerned about. Nothing to be too excited about. However, Donovan has looked very good. Donovan and Sariki working very well down the right-hand side. I think Burrows has looked better today, which you'll probably not believe. Bamford's been poor, I have to say, as well.
It's just a poor kick-off for half-time as well, because when they put sprinklers on, it's left a big puddle around where sprinkler head drops back down. So I don't think referees happy to start yet, as there's a little bit of a waterlogged pitch, you could say.
Warthogs on the pitch, as they used to say on Soccer AM. Dave O'Nett, Callum O'Hare on as well. Callum O'Hare's on, according to Raz. So I'll get that changed in a minute. It might be Cannon, you would have thought. Yeah, Cal's on. I've just seen him there. So which 3 players would you guys buy to improve us? Harry Suter. Lewis Dobbin. Kyle Walker. I don't know.
Sorry, we're going to be disappointed here because I think Donovan's come off. He has.
No.
So Callum O'Hare's come on for Donovan. And Dave Rose come on for Cooper. So Callaway is playing as a right winger as it stands. I think that's shaping, the reason he's come on, that's just shaping it up for a formation change in this second half. 15 minutes, and then that's when all our changes will come in, and we'll probably go to a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1.
Right. I've updated that in terms of the timer. And now we're 4-2-3-1.
No, I think we're still 4-4-2, But I think the reason Cal's come on at right wing is it'll all switch round in 15 minutes time.
Yeah. So Cal's on right.
Yeah.
And Devo's in goal as well.
Sorry, Blaster plays it out to Sariki. He's on his own at set at the moment. 1-2 with Callaway. Gets the byline. He's in box. He's
penalty.
Penalty.
Free kick?
Well, the thing is, the initial contact, Jim, was outside the box. So the pulling on Sariki's shirt originally started outside box. So I wonder if that's why he's give it there. Because obviously when Sariki does go down, he goes into the box. I'd like to see a replay. But yeah, definitely initial contact were outside. So I always thought that if contact continued into the box, then it was a penalty. So I don't know.
No, I think it's always where initial contact's made into it. Because that's why players try and like lean into the box and roll into the box in it and stuff like that. But it's... Anyway, so it's a free kick. Burrows standing over it. Pretty much on the... Almost on the byline of the corner of the box. Maybe a foot out either side. Short ball, Hamer strikes it low into a crowded box and it's cleared. Tries to chip it back in, but it's deflected.
Poor from Gus,
Yeah, all the way back to Devo.
Shame. Because that was a nice short corner. It's a foul on Sariki as well. No, it's not. It's Tanganga, sorry.
Tanganga, yeah.
It was a nice short corner, and Burrows just played it straight into Gus. He had acres of space to have a shot from edge of box. He tried to, and he just scuffed it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Blaster again, nearly getting caught on ball. He does well, though. Spreads it wide left.
It's not a great ball either.
No, it weren't. Oh, Blaster's holding his hamstring. It was either his hamstring got back or his knees. Carrying on. But I didn't like look at that.
That's good.
Ball through to Cannon. Keeper comes out.
Well done, Keeps.
Yeah, just keep an eye on Blaster. Look, he's limping.
Yeah. He'd have been coming off anyway, wouldn't he? But it's not good if he's done something already.
Well, when he played that sweet.
Yeah, well, that ball behind Hamer.
Yeah.
Across field.
I just saw him. He like reached down and it was like he's either his hamstring. He's just been fouled now there and he's holding. I think he's going to come off. I think he'll come off. He's not happy. He's holding his ankle now.
He's up again. Tony says, mention when we signed him that I'd seen Donovan play against our 21s. Yes, you did. Really excited and pleased with him joining us. Got me off my seat watching him even though he was playing for the opposition. Yep, don't mind that. I'm pretty sure it's 5 weeks, not 6 till the start of the season. Apologies if I'm wrong.
Burrows tries to play a ball and it's blocked. Good 1-2 from Burrows down left. We go same. It's a corner to United. Sorry, Jim.
No, it's all right. I think you're right, Ray. Actually, I think you might be right.
Taken short. Gus has a shot. Another deflection,
corner.
And it's another corner. I think we'll get bodies in box this time, though.
Bradley says, what's this all about? The Prince and our new owner's seen something about a points deduction. It's nowhere near that, Brad. Don't worry about that, pal. Harry Suter's brother John available from Rangers could be a good squad option and cover at centre-back, says Foxdale. George says, no, thank you. We've seen him a lot. Deep corner.
Oh,
keeper tries to punch, couldn't get there. Nodded around a little bit and keeper eventually grabs.
Dodgy. Oh,
long ball downfield and we
well done, Adam Davis.
Adam Davis out quickly. Well done. He had to be there as well because we were done.
Good reading at game, that from Devo.
Yeah, it was. Cannon falls over, loses ball.
Get him off.
My dad will be shouting at TV. Told you. I told you.
It's hard because it's, you know, your dad would be saying, what does he actually offer?
Well, breaking news on the Ramble. I have got him signed up for another Talking Sense. So we'll be recording that very, very shortly. It's going to go out when I'm away, but I think what I might try and do is play it out to Ramblers live and then just put the recording out for everybody else.
Go on, I'm going to let Mrs. Motson in. I've locked door and she's knocking on door.
Locked her out. Nice. Afternoon, Jimmy Jord. Come on, Blade, says Wayne. It's Donovan off. Yeah, thank you, Scott. Afternoon, both. Wilder seemed positive in the Sheffield Star article. Wonder if he's closing in on a couple. I'm sure he is. To be a mini Brentford or Brighton, we need to get the youth player carousel. one out for good profits and another youth player into the starting 11 plus extra cash to improve another position, etc. Absolutely. Easy to say, difficult to do, isn't it? Selling Cannon will improve us, says Loudon Jim. Action Location says, I've just got in and I've heard Dono is playing well. What's your quick analysis, Jimmy? Yes, he looks very bright, very lively. We'll do a post-match reaction and let you know, pal. But yeah, I was very impressed. First impressions are very good. Oh, he's done well there at Chesterfield. Boy to ride the challenge.
Oh, yeah. Gus is trying to get back. They're attacking up right hand side into the box. A step over. Burrows. Great deflection. Does well. It's going to be a Chesterfield corner.
Baldwin brilliantly says 3 players to improve us. Suter, and Suter. He alone would improve our defence massively. If you don't concede, you can't lose. Sort that out first and the rest will fall into place.
And that is Harry Suter, not John.
Correct. 530 people here watching us, Jord. Thank you to everybody that's here. Reese says, what are your thoughts on Peck to West Ham? I think it's probably a good move for him, if I'm honest. I don't think he's a Premier League player yet. And if he plays for West Ham, then I think it's a good move.
I'd like to see him, if we do sell him to a Premier League team, not someone who's in the same division as.
Yeah, me too. Selfishly, I don't like it.
Selfish side of it, yeah. And don't get me wrong, if West Ham offered 15 million or something, you're like, well, fair enough. That's not a deal we can turn down. But
sorry, mate, but that right there, Sheffield United clear the corner. We try and break, and Callum O'Hare is not fast enough to get away from the defender to capitalise on the break. He is athletic, but he's slow. He's got little legs, and he looks busy so often, but he's not quick at all. He's deceptive. He's quite.
He's
slow.
Never been a winger.
No,
that's the one thing. He's not a winger at all.
No, he ain't.
It frustrates me when we put him out there. To be fair,
me too.
Gus and O'Hare have swapped round now. But yeah, that with Peck, it's selfish for me to not want him to go to West Ham. It's just that I'd rather him get a sale to a Premier League team and then
me too.
Them try and develop him more, not a Championship team.
Let's have an auction for City.
Yep.
Who wants to pay the most? That's who can have him. A new backup keeper at Improvers, says Johnny. I'm not sure. I think that's harsh on Davo, to be honest. We'll soon see what we can see if he drops the clanger in this one.
To be fair, it depends what you want. You can't expect your backup keeper to be as good as your number one.
Not at all.
You're never going to have that because then
they won't be happy, will they?
They're both fighting for the same position, and one of them's not going to want to stay. So there's always going to be a drop off from your number one to your number two. I think Davo personally did enough last season to stop any worries I've got on him. I don't mind him coming in as his number two personally.
Me too, mate.
That's just my opinion.
I'm the same.
Well done, Burrows.
Well done, Burrows. 100 million minimum for any player going to West Ham. They're still ours, says Ian. I think West Ham are apparently looking at an opening bid of 10 to 15 million to test the water. I don't think we'll sell at 10, but 15 won't be far away.
Ball into Bamford. I don't know what. Oh, well done. Oh, it's gone out, and he's give a goal kick, and it should be a corner as well for me. I think
is our 60-minute gyro coming on. I think gyro will be on sooner rather than later.
I think Blaster will certainly come off first. Well, it'll probably be gyro and Peck that come on anyway, won't it?
It might just be a raft of players around 60 minutes, might it?
Oh, ball never went out then, and all Jim, by the way.
No, it didn't. That's frustrating. That's what Bamford's saying.
Yeah, it never went out. And I just want to see if it come off of their defender as well.
And they've just missed the footage where keep.
United had a chance. Looks like it's come down that right-hand side. They've shot across goal, so the keeper's pushed it wide. O'Hare's trying to get in there. It's just going to show you replay it with Tom Cannon. He gets to corner at box.
Into box, yeah.
He tries to play a cross in.
It's a nice ball.
United took a quick corner. It's a back stick in Bamford. He just can't get there.
Turning the screw a little bit.
If you have a quick left winger there, watch when this comes across. So it's a ball from Cannon. It's a good ball, actually.
Yeah, it is.
That's why you want a quick left winger, not Callum O'Hare.
It's a lovely ball in from Cannon. That causes all sorts of problems. I know he's close, but it's a good ball.
Yeah. So it's a goal kick to Chesterfield.
Any thoughts on playing at West Ham's stadium? I think Southampton are probably best equipped for that because they bring their binoculars. So So they'll be able to. We'll see if they can hear us while we're cheering from sidelines. But yeah, I'm not a fan.
Foul on Cannon referee. That is a foul this time. He's not ball through players' leg. Referee's giving us no. Oh, and then he gives the exact same thing. He then gives a foul to Chesterfield.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Poor. It's not Ollie Langford, is it, by any chance? This.
I know it's a friendly, but this ref, says Jack. I despise them. Cheats never prosper, eh? Says Ian. I know some blades never forget, do they? Not that they should either. Slowest team in the champ. We weren't first half, not with Donovan. I thought Wilder said Gus was going to play as a 10 this season, says John. Well, we haven't got anybody really to play out on the left at the minute. I think once we get players in that he's after, that might be the case. And also, if you notice, he's not playing a 10 when Gus is on the left at the moment. So it's allowing Gus to drift in behind the front two. And that's what he's tended to do.
And there's a lot of things Chris Wilder says that don't happen, to be fair.
Yeah, if you don't take what Chrissy Wilder says with a pinch of salt, then you're taking it the wrong way. Callum says, I'm a Chesterfield fan. Yeah, it might be a good season for you boys. Hopefully, I'm not saying you're showing, glowing resume this half or this game, but you had a decent season last year, and hopefully you can go again.
They made playoffs, didn't they, Chess, last season?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, went out to Notts County, I think.
Yeah.
My mate's linesman today at Chesney, says Mark. Nice one, pal.
Is it? Well, tell him to sort this referee out then.
Why do we keep selling players to teams in our league, says Wayne? It's whoever's putting up money for him, isn't it? That's the thing, Wayne. It's one of them. They can only put 11 out against us.
Changes coming for United then. 3 minutes time we're looking at. They're all getting stripped off on bench like Jord Motson.
In Wales.
Yeah, for those who know.
And for those who don't, we won't be explaining.
Correct. Why not?
If you want to join Platinum Group, I can put a picture in there that everyone will look.
Please don't.
I won't, mate. I wouldn't do that to you.
Please don't.
There's lines that you don't cross. That's one of it. I don't think anybody would appreciate it anyway, to be honest.
No, I don't. Fine specimen of a man.
Fine speck of a man. Getting stripped off like Motson, says Mark Meldrew.
See, he knows. He knows.
Says him.
I know what I'm going to say, yeah. More like stripped off like Meldrew, actually.
Jack says, get Gyro on and hold on to this result. Yeah, no.
We'll win when Gyro comes on. We usually win, aren't we, when he comes off. Yeah. And then
he's a good omen, isn't he, usually?
So people were saying he looked overweight at Halifax. I can't really remember what he, like, looking at that and thinking Gyro looks overweight in person.
I think he looked a bit rusty, but he'd had the call like 36 hours before or something, hadn't he? So
I'm intrigued to see what formation we do go to now. Look at his space up right hand side. Chesterfield coming down, ball in behind, poor ball. Davis mops it up, plays it short quickly into Blaster. He's trying to advance forward. There's not really much movement, so he has to go into Burrows. Poor touch from Burrows. Yeah, I think these substitutes need to come on to try and change a bit of this now. Need some fresh legs. He's not. Oh, Burrows has lost his man again.
Nice ball. Yeah, he has.
Ball into the box. It goes out for a goal kick, though, anyway. Yeah, Burrows did. Them balls up at top, he's getting beat every time from that right winger.
Yeah, he's not always aware of his man, is he? That's a concern.
And I
against better teams.
Here comes the substitutions, Jim.
Wow. There's at least
Sidney
5.
Peck, I can see Gyro, Louis Marsh, Sam McCallum. I'm just trying to look at the players. 36, is that?
Gus and Pat are off.
Is that Harry McGlinchey, number 36?
Right, let me get this sorted now. So.
Cannon off, Blaster off. Rothwell off, which obviously makes sense.
Tell you what, it's nearly everybody off in it.
Chesterfield are also making 11 changes, I think, it looks like that.
So McCallum's on. Who else have we got, mate?
So Cannon's come off. I ain't seen Bamford shift yet.
Bamford's gone.
Rothwell's off. Blaster's off.
He's going to be a 4-2-3-1, isn't it?
I think Gus Hamer has come off as well,
Yeah,
which
he has.
might make sense to Louis Marsh coming on.
Oh, is Marshy on?
Marsh is on, yeah. Start
That'd
to
be
try and see what it
interesting, then.
is. Sariki's stayed on.
Has he?
I don't even think we've changed the centre halves yet.
City Peck is on.
No, centre halves at the same. So McCallum's at left back. Peck and Gyro are the centre mids. Callum O'Hare looks like he's gone into the 10 role now. Tyrese Campbell's up top on his own, so Bamford has come off. McGlinchey is on the right.
McGlinchey's on the right. Callum
Louis
O'Hare's
Marsh on the
centre.
left. And Callum O'Hare down the centre.
McGlinchey. Oh, you're not going to have him, are you?
Ball comes out to McGlinchey. It's going to be a throw into United. I'll try and talk for it while you're sorting that, Jim.
Just got to create Harry McGlinchey, don't mind me. What numbers McGlinchey do now, roughly?
36.
36, thank you, mate.
So it's Adam Davis now with the ball. Plays it to
McGlinchey.
Baptiste. Baptiste lost one up, but it's intercepted. Then heads it back to the exact same place.
Who's up top, mate?
I think it's Campbell on his own. It's a 4-2-3-1 that we're playing now.
Mate, Ty Campbell.
Mark Meldrew's mate and all.
Got a lot of time for him as a person.
Yeah, definitely. Nice kid.
Right, I think that's us, mate. I think that's us on screen. So we've got
Yes.
Davo in goal,
Yeah.
Sariki, Tanganga, Baptiste, and McCallum as the back four. So they're the only three positions we haven't changed yet.
Yeah.
Peck and Riedeveld as the middle two. McGlinchey on the right, Louis Marsh on the left, Callum O'Hare in the 10, and Tyrese Campbell up top.
Yeah. Yeah, looks
Cool.
spot on that to me. Ball over the top to Tyrese Campbell. Bit of pace. He's running
Go on,
on.
then, Ty.
He's
Go on
into
then,
the
Ty.
box. Campbell shoots. Oh, and he flashes
Oh!
it just past the post. Unlucky.
Oh, put the ball in the Wednesday net. Looking well,
Tyrese-
Ty Campbell.
Tyrese Campbell's now blowing out of his backside.
Oh,
From
no, don't say that. He's not.
that. He's not. I'm joking.
Let's hope not.
He did well there. He got
He
two
did.
players on him, and he just shoved right back out of where he had a shot.
He's got his
It's
dad's
all right. It only
backside, hasn't
goes just past post, doesn't it?
He's got his dad's backside. There's nobody's getting round him if he don't. If he shifts his body right way, nobody's getting past him.
It was a good ball from Louis Marsh as well to pick
Yeah,
him
it
up.
was, and it's not bad. Not a bad effort to be fair. Pressure is under.
Yep. But
Nice.
that's the thing, isn't it? We're having that one up top and having the attacking midfielder just sat behind it. It's created more space already. That looking for Campbell than what we had with two up top. He's made a run down this right hand side.
Callum, yeah.
Wins the ball.
Ty going into
United.
pockets again.
It's the United
Nice.
throw in, is it? No, it's not. I was just showing you a replay that we didn't see. Davis tried to knock it ball back into his own area and nearly lost it.
Let's have a look. You can leave your hat on, says Meldrew. How's Rothwell held up? Quiet. I thought it was quiet today, Rothwell. It was us, your Walsall, we nicked it. Says versus Walsall, I think it was Cal. Okay, mate. Right. Would love to get him back to his best. Yes, absolutely. A fit Joe Rothwell would be very, very good.
That
Can
one
you
with
predict
Cal.
the championship from 1st to 24? Yes, Reese. I'll be doing that on the Jimmy Smith channel. Don't worry about that. I'll be doing a table predictor soon. We'll get that sorted. Dave says, been watching a long while at work. How have we fared so far? Okay. Any advance on okay, Jord?
No. Yeah, okay. I'm not. It's just it's minutes in legs in it. For hold on. Yeah, so there were something that happened on this right hand side in front of United fans. Ball were going out of play. I think it's just going to show you replay, and then their player slips on the whatever blue thingy that it's called ramp.
Like tarmac stuff, innit?
Yeah, he stood slip and then he bangs himself into advertising boards, so they just stopped play. it's his left ankle that's receiving a bit of
Looks
treatment.
uncomfortable, doesn't he?
A bit of force, weren't it? That. Right.
Yeah, I agree. The only other thing I want more than Suter is Gus off the left. We got run all over down that side last season. So you don't mean you want Gus coming in off the left. You want Gus off the left-hand side. You want him centrally, I think is what you're saying, Luke. 8 says McGlinchey stood out last year for the reserves, under 21s, whatever they call. Were he playing for us last year?
Did he come in around January time?
It might have been January.
He'd have a couple of games for 21s. Definitely, I remember him playing.
It were touted as a really good prospect, weren't he? But a lot of them do get that. So
I always thought he was a left back, but yeah,
he is a left back by trade.
He played up right hand side against Halifax, and he's come on right hand side, right wing as well.
And he's clearly well thought of to be playing, at least being involved in the first team at this stage. So he's sort of been fast tracked a little bit for us. Paolo says, "Come on, Blades, make it 2 away wins." I think I was being a bit confident saying 5-0. I'll settle for 1. Yeah, I think you might have been, pal. Different Paolo says, "Don't get subbing off Cooper. Really need him to get back sharp as much game time as possible." I agree with that.
I think he'll be fit enough. He'll be fit enough come start of the season.
Being sharp, getting sharp though.
No, I'm not too worried about that one. I think it's just a case. I mean, if Wilder were worried and thought he needs minutes in his legs to get sharp, he wouldn't have been taking him off there, would he? It's true. We're only second game into pre-season. What we're forgetting is there's some behind closed doors fixtures going to be played as well. So they're going to get minutes into the legs there, and then they're going away, and then they're playing Bochum. I think if it's Bochum that's our last fixture before the season starts, I guarantee he'll be playing 90 minutes then, or 75 at least.
Yeah, true. How are we looking, says Jim the Blade. Good name, mate. Okay is probably the way to call it. Take care, Ramblers. I'm off out to pick the missus up from work in my car. I'll see you all soon. Best Blades channel on YouTube. Crazy how I hope Blades can win at Chesney. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Bye. Up the Ramble. Thank you, Paolo, mate. Mr. Vancouver in the comments says, "Good morning, Jimmy and Jord. I woke up late for the game, but it doesn't look like I've missed much. Up the Blades, up all the Rambles. Come on, England." Mr. V, the one thing I'll say to you, mate, is, hang on, has Chesney have a shot from distance? It's just wide of Davo's post. Ramel Donovan looks really good. Really good. He'll be somebody you enjoy watching, I think. Arcadian Blade says it looks like a few of the academy players are in the squad. Do you think any of them will be in the squad when we start the season? They'll have to do really well to be involved in the first team, or we'll have to be short, and we might be short in terms of players that we haven't quite got. But they always are involved in pre-season. Firstly, to pad it out. Also to have a look at them. No, that
if Sariki were booked it first half for his tackle, how's he not booking him there? United took a quick one. Sam McCallum is all right.
Just back from injury.
But Sariki's were just as bad as that. So poor front referee not to book Chesterfield lad. United took it quick anyway. Peck has it, comes on this right-hand side to McGlinchey, back onto his left, back into City Peck. United come all the way back to the defensive lines. Goes over to Baptiste from Tanganga. Baptiste is running forward with it nicely. Plays the ball down to McCallum. It's a poor ball. It's just going to be watched out by the Chesterfield defender. It's a throw into them.
Really interesting that this centre-back pairing's getting 70 minutes. You've got to wonder how Mark McGuinness is feeling, haven't you?
Well, it didn't show up to make us feel confident in him, though, and I think that's what Wilder's showing you. He's not confident.
Yeah. It's just, I just find it really, like, as if Baptiste has jumped the queue a little bit, which...
Oh, go on.
Oh.
It's just a bit of bouncy ball at the moment because that's for United corner. Do you know one thing that we should do? And this is a football manager brain coming in here. Not playing football manager.
Okay.
Offer Mark McGuinness to Leicester in a swap deal for Harry Suter. Maybe give him a little bit of money for it as well.
Absolutely. Oh, definitely give him some money for it. Let's not be bad.
That's what I'd do, but that's like playing football manager in it, and I need to live in real world.
And just we said that McGuinness coming on. Yeah. McGuinness and Sachdev looks like they're coming on. No Nils Zatterstrom yet. He's still got his bib on. So Blaster is taking the armband. Let me make them changes while we're doing it. Any thoughts on seeing Tati Somerville?
Taking armband. Come on.
He just said. Oh yeah.
Oliver Albas has come up with Gyro and Peck.
Yeah, so I'm sure they just said on commentary he's giving Blaster armband.
Tanganga might take armband.
Tanganga's going off, isn't he?
Is that was come off? I thought it was Baptiste still coming off.
Oh, it might have been, but Tanganga had the armband.
No, it's Tanganga who's come off because 33 is Baptiste, isn't it? So, yeah.
Is he still on Baptiste?
Yeah. Corner towards McGuinness, headed clear.
Marsh.
Lynch just has it on edge of box. He's looking for a bit of help. Unlucky. Get it out for a corner.
Right.
Leave it.
Let it go, lad.
He's done well, though. He's going to throw in. I thought he could have let that go for a corner. Didn't need to keep that in. Sariki has it. Gyro's come short. So has Callum Aware. Plays it back in. McGlinchey in box plays it. I don't know where it's gone.
You know, it's like pinball in there.
Oh. Sariki now plays it into Driedeveld. He comes short. Peck puts the ball towards back. Sticks a great ball. Can we get there? I tell you what, that's a great defensive header from their right back. Who wins it past the post because that could have easily gone in.
Well played, United. Right, so any thoughts on seeing Tati Somerville and Jared Bowen against us from West Ham? Yeah, don't look forward to that at all. But, you know, they're not all guaranteed to be there, are they?
If they're all still there, then, yeah.
Cheat code, innit?
Yeah.
Klopp to be new Germany manager? Absolutely right.
Yeah, I'd seen that earlier. I meant to say that to you. It flashed up on my phone. Corner goes in. McGuinness is then pulled back for a foul against him.
Right, let's get these changes done. So it's Tanganga's come off for McGuinness. And Sai Sachdev's on for... I'm going to have to create Sai Sachdev. Did we get what number Sai was?
It's 30s. Is he 30? Hold on, I'll tell you when camera angle comes down this way, Jim.
Okay, mate.
Well, Sariki's... Where's Sash?
Sariki's still on.
That's come on yet because Sariki's still there.
Okay. Just McGuinness, we think, then. I wonder who's got armband, then.
Also, no Norrington Davis.
Yes.
Again, no sale on that as we speak.
Yeah, expect him to go.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he'd be involved, wouldn't he, in pre-season otherwise? Without sounding harsh, we don't need if we've got two left backs already in Burrows and McCallum, we don't need him.
But if Burrows is rumoured to be on his way,
yeah, but then I expect us to bring a left back in anyway.
Well done, Gyro.
Well done. Into Campbell.
Nice, Marsh. Unlucky. Good initial touch from Louis Marsh, and then ball were over it to Campbell.
74 minutes in. It's still United 0, Chesterfield 0.
580 here with us, George.
Rang in now.
580 in. Joining us. Thank you very much, guys.
Well done, McGuinness. Sariki then puts it into Peck. We're just on edge of his own box. Peck goes into Adam Davis.
Devo.
He's looking for someone to come short, which Baptiste has done. He receives it.
Boys, any thoughts on England tonight? Predictions? Are you off out for the match? I'm off to the Gardeners' rest at 6. Steady walk into town to watch it.
Go on then, get it box.
Green, 2-1 England.
Oh, that's a foul on Campbell all day long. He's only gear corner, though. He's not even gear foul.
Luke, I am doing a watch-along tonight on Jimmy Smith channel, and that'll be with Dave the Nose, and I think it'll be 2-1 England. What's your plans for the game tonight, Jord?
I'm going to the pub, my dad's local club, to watch game with him.
Nice one.
I'm going to head down there about 8 o'clock, I think. And, yeah, I'll probably start to get nervous from that time. So I'm nervous for tonight's game. It's Ireland that like I said, I'm worried about.
Oh, mate.
I just don't know whether our defence can even cope with him. But we'll see. Got to back the boys. They put a battling performance in, didn't they, against Mexico and show them what they can do. So it's just if we've got fit players as well, because there's rumours that Declan Rice had been carrying again from last game, and then Gay potentially with an hamstring injury. I think Tuchel said they're fit, but we'll see with his lineup. Yeah, I don't know. A prediction. I'm everyone's saying 2-1, and I'm kind of inclined to say that myself, England. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game, isn't it?
It is, mate. It is. Kel says, Jimmy and Jord, great watch along. Best Blades Ramble channel on YouTube. Love this channel. Thank you, Kel. No hydration breaks.
Oh, go on then. McGlinchey. Oh, why didn't?
What? What?
Why are we scared of shooting? I don't understand. We're getting into the box into his position. It's just like, right, get a shot
Corner
off.
ball.
We're trying to play.
Poor decision that from McGlinchey.
Yeah, trying to play these balls in box. That it's like, you have a shot there, knock it onto his left and have a shot. Frustrating. It's a corner anyway, to United.
Yeah, it is, and it's rightly a corner as well. It's just shown replay.
It's got to go on McGuinness's head. That's what they've got to be looking for. This 3 or 4 players, 5 players crowding around penalty spot. So this is obviously a corner that they've worked on in training, I think.
Come on, United.
City Peck's taking it from right hand side. So it's a art swinger. Comes into the box. And Good towards McGuinness. Shoot, where? Is it another corner? It is.
I think so. Well done. Eve says 116 likes and 578 watching. Hit the like and show the support. Thank you, Eve. And hi, fellas. Hi, Eve. Hope you're good. Is it true that West Ham are in for both Burrows and Peck? I've just seen this, says Reese. There's rumours that that's the case, but until a bid comes in, it's just talk at the minute. Just as Sariki's got the ball to the byline.
Oh, that's rubbish.
Yeah. Goal kick.
I can't see a goal coming at the moment, Jim, if I'm honest.
No, me neither, mate. Harry says, like and subscribe, guys. Up the blades and up the ramble. Thank you, my mate. Hope you're good. Is Stone's shoulder okay, says Ramaman. We'll find out. Yeah, that was class, wasn't it?
When he was looking like that, and then it's like, it's so good, that.
Yeah, it was. That's been shared millions of times.
It was good to see Tuchel getting involved, though, as well.
Yeah, it was. Meldrew says, keep the faith. 3-1 for me, up the England. Stones and Burn at the back. Potentially, yeah. Potentially. Will it be Conser, won't it, maybe? Conser and Stones.
I think United players are getting a bit peed off with their players. Some of them are putting a few dirty, leaving a few dirty numbers on them.
Yeah. How much would you sell Burrows for, Reece says?
What did we pay? 3?
3, I think, yeah.
I'd want us to double his money, and then you'd be looking at he's still got 10, 6 or 7, maybe. I might be.
That's where I am. That's where I am with it.
Yeah.
You'll never beat Dan Burn, says Mark Meldrew. I think you might, but he's done well against Ireland, hasn't he, historically?
Yeah, I don't know. I hate when it gets. I don't hate when it gets to this stage. It's just I get nervous before these games when England are playing, when we get further in competition. So I don't feel like I think straight, if you know what I mean, about it. I don't think clearly, and I find it odd. I just like to get to the game, watch it, and hopefully we win.
Yeah.
Oh, offside again.
Cookie's not happy. Chuffing drawing to Chesterfield, not good. Scott says, still at work, topless. I'll take your word for it rather than ask for evidence. Off to the pub at 7 for some much-needed refreshments. Come on, England. Nice one, mate. Susan with a £2 super chat. Thank you, Susan. That's very kind of you. Can we have one back, please? Says Guildford. One back? I'm not sure. Meldrew says, can't believe people going mad about a pre-season friendly. Relax, lads. Relax, lads, relax. Who do I think wins the championship? Probably West Ham at the minute, to be honest.
Wolves, I'll say.
Yeah.
Saying that, though, do you know, under Rob Edwards, I might have said that, thinking about it, but with them changing managers, you never know how it could go.
Unknown, isn't it? Over 600 in now, mate, by the way.
Love it.
Oh, can we have One back, please? Right, okay. Sorry, mate. He might not be with us for much longer. So
Sashdev's coming on soon. I don't know if he's coming. Sariki's come off, Jim, and Sashdev's replaced him.
Sashdev, is he 39?
Yes, I think.
I've got to create him.
Yes, he is, yeah. So this is a weaker team. It's definitely a weaker team, this, than
started. Yeah,
what we started with, yeah.
All of my change I spent on you.
On gyro again. Oh, poor touch away. Chance for Chesterfield here into the box.
Don't you dare.
And it's Sashdev who gets the block in, and it's going to go for a Chesterfield corner.
coming back from a really bad injury, Dev. You love to see it.
It was a bad broken leg, weren't it?
Yeah, it was.
I think
Against Wolves.
Against Wigan, I thought.
Were it? I thought it was Wolves.
You might be right. It's obviously a team with W because
He's stuck with us in that way.
Yeah.
United struggling just to get this away and finally do. It's Chesterfield who recycle it. I'm hoping to get knocked out of the Ramblers sweepstake tonight. I've got Norway, says Dave. I hope you do too, pal. No offence. Wolves win the championship for me, says Luke.
Yeah. Mark Meldrew's got England, so he'll be hoping England knock you out as well.
Absolutely, mate. Jimmy and Jord, what's your predictions for the England match tonight? We've got a few askers that, to be honest, Kel. I've gone 2-1. Jord says he could probably go 2-1. Any thoughts on it, though, Jord?
Yeah, like I said, I've just tried to explain it. It'll be a tough game either way, but I'm going with my heart and saying 2-1.
Does anybody look like scoring, says Ben? No, not really, to be honest, pal. We haven't done for a while.
Keeper. Oh, Dave, you've got to be out there.
West Ham win it, says Reese. I think I need to get on the Oxford plane, Jimmy, says Nige. My young'un's just come up to me laughing and saying I've got a belly like Hulk. Okay. Mate, code BR70. Only just got home, lads. What's going on with Ryan Oney? Says Blunt Yorkshireman. We don't know, to be honest. He's at Chesterfield, but he's not in the matchday squad. So nearly tea time, says Susan. Jimmy X said it was Giggs that came on for Sariki. Don't think it is. It's Sai Sachdev.
It's definitely Sachdev, that.
Friendly or not, they should be putting in their best performance, says Nick. Drawing or losing to Chesterfield is criminal for our calibre. 3-1, says Aid, who's been a member for 10 months, says Bellingham brace and Kane with a goal. Take it. Big day, 3-1 England, says Maniac. Play up Sky Blues an afternoon all. So 83 minutes gone up more or less. Or it's certainly into the 83rd minute. And it's not looking amazing.
No,
it's petering out in it a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. It's just sort of going towards final whistle now, isn't it? It's not great. It's not been the best, but I'm just taking it as minutes in leg. I'm not worrying.
No.
Oh, great ball.
McGlinchey, good ball.
On his own in box. He has a shot. He's put it wide.
Louis Marsh, that was the one. He looked like he panicked. He stabbed it towards goal. So Marsh were all on his own.
You've got to score there for me.
McGlinchey spots him.
From McGlinchey. He spots
First time as well.
Yeah, he's wide open at back, but like towards back. Well, it's central, but the last man.
Oh, Louis.
Keeper's going mad at defenders, this is a better angle to watch it from. He just chests it down. Probably thinks he has more time than he did. Chance to save United's blushes.
The meat says definitely just looks like a run out or a training session. Not a lot to take from the game apart from Donovan looks exciting. Now just waiting for X and Twitter Blades to lose their minds. Yeah, that'll happen. Don't worry about that. That train's never late. It's about getting minutes in the legs, nothing more for me, says Meldrew.
Correct.
Bagels with salmon and prawns, strawberries with meringue and fresh cream. Nice, Susan.
It's a posh dinner.
Very posh. Any updates on kickoff time for tonight? No, nothing yet, pal.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, it'd be me and Gaz, but we'll be on depending on kickoff time.
Yeah, there is potential, they're saying, for thunderstorms and that around kickoff time. So possibility it can be delayed again. So just keep an eye on social media because you'll find out if it's going to be delayed probably about an hour before kickoff anyway.
Bang on, mate. Maniac says any updates? Oh, sorry. I've just asked that. Don't be worried about pre-season, says Aid. It's about getting the minutes in the legs and match fitness. Completely agree, pal.
Here comes Chesterfield, ball into the box. It's come out onto edge. It's a shot, and it's... Oh, my God, I thought it was 1-0 Chesterfield.
I didn't know.
It takes a...
Deflection off McGuinness, I think.
McGuinness clears the ball from the initial ball in. It comes 25 yards centrally. They have a shot, and it deflects off McGuinness again and trickles past the post. It looked like it was going in, but it's a corner to Chesterfield.
5 minutes to go. How's he missed that, says Ray. That's about Louis Marsh's chance. Good job this is a pre-season game, says Dave Morwood. The weather's awful for football. I can understand the match being a flop, says Blunt Yorkshireman. Chesney just make a sub now. Maniac says, I don't think pre-season games mean a thing. You just don't want players to get injured. Jack
Is
says,
that a fan that's just come on for Chesterfield?
well,
Looks like they've just give a fan a run out. He's about 6'6" and about 30 stone.
well, I've got a code for him if he wants to get on Oxford Natural.
He definitely needs Oxford.
Adam Davis catches the ball. Nice to see. Don't want to be a downer, but we weren't all raving about Barry in the exact. Weren't we all raving about Barry in the exact same fixture pre-season? No, I refuse to believe that. Don't say that. Don't say that, Jack.
Went against York. I know.
Yeah, it might have been York that we were raving about Barry.
You know, something like that.
And Ryan O'Neill.
Yeah, exactly.
You know it's dodgy when we start talking about food. Yeah, that's true. Sailblade says, we won and scored loads last pre-season and look how that season panned out.
Clinchy with a ball in.
Like and
It's cleared again. Only as far as Sam McCallum. Plays onto the left-hand side. Louis Marsh, he has to come backwards.
Nice.
Throwing to United.
Drew says, TalkSport say the chances of thunderstorms delaying the game now are unlikely. That's good. And I don't pay attention to Leeds pre-season until the last pre-season game, says Aid.
Just talking about them delays as well. If anyone is going to pub, I believe pubs are allowed to stay open until half an hour after the game's finished. That's including if it goes to extra time or if there's thunderstorms and it delays kickoff. So no worries about you missing.
And if you don't know landlord and you're not getting a lock-in.
Yeah. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left.
I thought my hair were long. Callum O'Hare hasn't had an haircut since last season. I'm convinced.
I'll tell you what, Jim. I'm glad we didn't pay to go and watch this now. I'm glad we've done a watch-along. Because now you'd have had half an hour, 45 minutes to get home and you're thinking drab 0-0 draw. We've not seen too much.
I still find it interesting to see how they're going to play, even if you're slightly disappointed with some of them. But
I'm not. I don't think I'm disappointed. I don't know. I think there's not been that much to see. We'd have been happy, like obviously seeing Donovan, won't we? You know, when you're there, but it's like you'd be coming away now thinking, right, I've got to drive back home now. It's just I can stay at home, I can have my tea, and then go out and watch England instead of having to, thought about. And I've enjoyed doing it streaming, obviously as well.
Thing is, though, when I'm on stream, my missus don't realise that I get updates on what she's spending on joint account. Spent 103 quid today.
She spent 103 quid on Oxford stuff.
It's best not be on Oxford stuff. Can sort that. Got a code for her if she wants it.
BR70.
BR70.
Oh, that is a terrible ball.
Oh, Marshy.
It weren't Marshy, it was Campbell.
Oh, were it?
Yeah, it was Ty Campbell.
I thought they said Marsh on commentary. I'd take a draw, says Callum. I'm a Chesterfield fan. I'm sure you would, pal. I'm sure you would. Phil says, not bothered about pre-season results, but would like to see a positive style of play begin to develop. Excellent Jord Motson, as always. Up the blades of the Ramble. That's why we've got him. That's why he's the #1 commentator on the Ramble, Phil. Lose all your pre-season games, but guaranteed top 8. Would you take it? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Top 8 is our aim this season.
I'd take if we finished 8th, wouldn't you? If we, because at least it's still a chance, isn't it? Playoff spot. I mean, we want to be higher, but you still got a chance. Well, what's odds? What's odds this season that the team finishing 8th actually go up? First time they do it.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
But then if it's us, that'll not happen.
Yeah, it won't. Never won a playoffs, but we win the longest playoff path ever.
Could you imagine? Everyone would just turn around and be like saying, well, we never won it before, so we had to do it hardest way, didn't we?
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be near enough the end of the match. We're on 89 minutes and 30 seconds. United have a throw-in. Sam McCallum on this left-hand side. Not going to be much. There's not going to be any minutes added on. I wouldn't think. Referee will probably want to get this game finished and done with. Throwing goes long. Marsh brings it into Peck. Peck goes into McGuinness. It's a weird ball from McGuinness, but McCallum then lofts it long, looking for Tyrese Campbell. I think it's going to be United throwing just on edge of Chesterfield's box. We're on 90 minutes now, so let's see if United get one final chance for an attack.
Come on, United.
Change the ball for some reason. What are we doing? It's going to be a long throw in from McCallum into the box. Referee is allowing it to continue. Throwing comes in. It's not a bad long throw, to be fair. Headed to edge at box. And the referee's got his whistle in the mouth. It's full time.
Full
and
time.
United finished their second pre-season game with a 0-0 draw at Chesterfield.
They certainly do, my mates. They certainly do. What are your thoughts on that as a performance overall?
Minutes in the legs is about as good as I can say. A couple of players that looked all right. I didn't think McGlinchey looked that bad up right hand side when he looked all right at Halifax. There's definitely something there with him. He's raw, but there's something there with him. Donovan I really liked in that first half. Campbell looked sharp for them first 10 minutes that he come on in that second half. And then game just sort of fizzled out a bit, didn't it? And
it did, mate, yeah.
Most of the players were happy to get to the final whistle. But, yeah, it's minutes in legs. That's about as much as I can really say on that performance.
I think that's fair, mate. I think that's fair. Mark says, only just got on stream. How did the debut boy look? Sorry if I'm making you repeat yourselves. You are. He's played well, mate. He's played well. I'm going to do a match reaction straight after this, so I'll record that and it'll be up on the Ramble as soon as possible. We'll cover all of that, but he's played well.
There'll also be a debrief as well.
There will. Will there?
I thought you said about managers.
Manager reaction there will be as well. We'll be doing a manager reaction. Cooler King says, pre-season games, always the same. Play well, and this is going to set us up for a good season. Play not so well, and you can't read anything into it. That's absolutely true. Yeah. You can't read anything into it. Susan says, thanks, lads. Great watch along as ever. See you later. You will, Susan. You will indeed. Raymondo says, thanks for the watch along, lads. Well done. Can't complain about this game. It's a workout. Dave Morwood says, great watch along as always. You two up the Ramble, up the Blades. Thank you, my mate. Blunt Yorkshireman says, if it's us, we'll finish third and lose to 8th in the playoff final. Yes, that's much more Blades. Much more Blades. Tom says, I actually think we'll finish 8th as well. Phil says, Sander Berger looks class against Brazil. England needs to pressurise him and Odegaard more tonight. We shall see, Phil. See how that plays out. Eve says, thinking about tonight's game in Florida, it's 90 degrees. That could affect both teams, but at least the elevation is normal. That's true. Marco says, if England win, it will be the first time England will play against Lionel Messi in his career. Good stat, that, Mel Drew. Well done, lads, he says. Never a chore. Always a pleasure watching. Come on, England. Up the 3 Lions. Season over. We're getting relegated, says Ian. Yeah, absolutely. I think people weren't realising it's 27 degrees. Try kicking a ball and chasing that in the weather. It's harder than you think, says Nige. They shoved that twisted spire, says Dave Morwood. I don't know where we're going with that. Dave Hathaway says, nothing there to get excited for the new season. What a comment to finish on. But yeah, that's how some people feel, and I get it. As I say, I'll be here with the manager reaction. Jord, any final words, mate, before I let you go?
No, just hopefully you'll go and enjoy your evening in the sunshine again, and fingers crossed 3 Lions can have a good performance and get us through to that semi-final. But yeah, thanks for having me, and thanks to everyone for tuning in.
Oh, Jord, thanks as always, mate. Always a pleasure to have you on, and I'm sure we'll be back on screen again before you know it. So we'll leave it there. But for now, come on, you red and white wizards.
Up the Blades.
Oh!